Rolling.
Kevin
Rollins.
Kevin Rollins.
Henry Rollins.
Henry Rollins. After securing the cart full of equipment from Lord Dossie's servants and dealing with Helm's horde, you tucked in for a night's sleep. But you were woken by a mind flayer wearing a human skin suit trying to take your stuff.
You know, run-of-the-mill. Ordinary for us adventurers.
You fended it off, although it almost sucked out Taurus's brain. You made your way back to Mirabar, delivered the goods to Dracek. The goods turned out to be matchlock rifles and gunpowder and shot of some kind. And for your good efforts, you were gifted a servant who is a gray ribbon named Alessa. And you were gifted with a key to Dracek's realm, which is a small whistle. Dracek immediately sent out his spies out to Helm's Hold to probe for weaknesses and alternative entrances, and to gather information. And you all celebrated by going out to a high-end restaurant and trying to act civilized. You failed.
Well, I never said I was going to try to act civilized. I just wanted a good meal.
You also helped out a poor family in the city above. And then you went to the Koruzak mines to find Lady Azian Koruzak's heritage papers, apparently trapped in a drowned temple. And that is where we will begin right now.
Yeah, my notes say we were right at the elevator leading down, but we hadn't gone on yet, right?
And I'll reread the introduction thing from the mines here, because it was pretty much the last thing that we did there, last session. So let's see. All right. So yeah, you're going down on the elevator, and after several minutes of a rickety and panic-inducing ride down the shaft, the elevator lands with a clunk. You're assaulted with the smell of humid mold. You stand in a large square room that must have once served as the staging room for mining operations. There are a dozen or more rusty mine carts strewn about, piles of moldy wooden boxes, pickaxes, and gold sieves lying around. In the center of the room, there are two large circular turntables with track still on them. There are mine tracks leading off to 3 shafts to the north, 2 of which seem completely caved in. And to the west and east, there are braced hallways that lead off beyond your sight.
Oh my god. So there's 3 entrances, 3 paths to
take.
Right?
I drew this little doodly-doo.
Okay.
So the little circular thing there is the elevator.
Whoa.
You look ahead, and it looks like there were 2 mine track tunnels that led off to the north, which seem to be caved in now. There is one that seems to curve out beyond your sight, and then to the left and the right there are, or I should say to the east and the west, there are 2 braced hallways that continue beyond your sight.
I just realized I need the player's handbook for my spells. I'll be right back.
I will cast Locate Object.
Okay.
Whoa.
And I will envision what I imagine to be the documents look like.
Can I just say that I really need to wrap at like 11:15 so I can like be offline at like 11:30?
Yeah.
Okay.
I always assume 11 anyways. What is written as the sense of direction of the object location as long as that object is within 1,000 feet of you. I need to figure out if it is 1,000 feet of you.
Actually, 20,000 leagues under you. So let's do some math real quick.
But above the sea.
Yeah, it's above sea level. Just 20,000 leagues above the sea.
Aeronautical leagues.
Yeah, it would be roughly within 1,000 feet of you. Okay, so what do I tell you?
I guess I just know the direction up towards.
Okay. It's to the north, slightly west.
Okay. So I share that with the party.
Okay.
Cool. Isn't it underwater?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it is.
That question is yes.
Yeah, I remind you the answer is yes. All right, well,
we still have those bottles, right? The vials. Water
I pull out the bottles. I look at them. They're not broken. They appear to not be broken.
Can I sense how long those bottles will last? The effect of the spell will last.
I believe it's like an hour.
I think it's
Is it just it's water breathing? Can I just look up water
Yeah,
breathing?
look up water breathing. I think it's just that effect.
I'm so excited for underwater
Combat.
entering.
24 hours.
Well, it's just like you're it's in 3D, man. Like behind you, above you, diagonal ways from you.
That's how water works.
Yeah. There we go. Potion water breathing.
All around you.
And
Look around you.
There's one dose of.
I'm not excited
Thanks,
for underwater
Hans.
combat.
Thanks.
You can't use tidal wave.
So yeah.
I have a question. Did
Water damage.
Never mind. I'm not gonna ask that question. So I think I'm going. Oh.
Great. So what do we got? Is it dark in here? Dark.
Oh yeah, pitch black.
All right. Put my fucking cool eyes on. My cool goggles. And I'm like, yeah, guys, cool.
They make that sound that I don't know why, but in movies, night vision goggles make.
Yeah.
I
Spoilers,
say,
they don't actually make that sound in real life.
nice glasses you got there, and I take mine. I got the camera. I go like this.
And you can see, Ricky, you see almost an identical pair of goggles, except they're a little more polished, a little newer, a little nicer than yours, which you found at the bottom of an ancient wizard's tower.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I bought these. They were really expensive. I just use them a lot. Cool. So we got 3 ways. I think Dub should go alone one way, and Tora should go alone the other, and the rest of us will go together.
I arch an eyebrow and look at Master Lightning and say, "Why should Taurus and I go alone?"
No, and I say, oh, it's Ricky Lightning.
I never said your name.
Oh well, I heard you thinking it aloud.
Yeah, it's a title.
Yeah. Okay. Well, either
The
way.
question remains: why should Taurus and I go alone?
Oh, I'm just joking. You can come, I guess. Everyone agrees.
Looking around the cave, does it look like it's like does it look like it's gonna collapse? Is what I'm trying to get at. Does this look like run down?
Taurus uses
what do
his
I know
rock
about
look ability.
Yeah, and I'm gonna ask Taurus also, like, how's this look? Because I'm concerned about my scooter. Because I don't want it to get trapped down here.
Children. So yeah, Taurus will definitely look around and kind of like do like the dad things, like, oh yeah, good bracing. It looks like the room you're in it's in disrepair, but it was built to last. Like it's a dwarven, and like Taurus will be like, yeah, it's made by a dwarf, it'll never fall down. So yeah, it seems where the area that you're at right now seems stable enough.
Okay. Yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do, I think I'm going to leave the scooter here and kind of like say like, stay, boy. Yeah. And I pat it on its mechanical arm and I say, stay here, Bara. And I head off towards whichever way we want to go. I say, let's go left. Wait, Ricky, where did you say you wanted to go?
Oh, I didn't say anything. Let's look, and I look around. Is any slanting downward? Are they all just going straight off into different directions?
Roll a perception check.
Okay, I'll do that.
Also, did Bjorn tell us that he can see it, or can he see it?
18.
The passage to the north has track on it. It has mine track, and it definitely is leading downwards.
I'm like, fucking mine track. That's going down. Probably
yeah, it slopes out of your view, like over around the corner, but you can see that it is kind of sloping downward. The left and the west and the east seem to be on the same level, roughly, that you are on right now.
Dylan, did Bjorn tell us that? Can you see where it is? I'm sorry.
Yeah, what do you know about it? He just
Barkus?
knows.
Can you not hear me?
My audio is like cutting out.
Oh.
How bad is it? Like,
can everybody else hear me?
I can hear.
Those headphones are working earlier today. Maybe there's.
No, it's not the headphones. I think it's the internet.
It's the internet.
Oh, because he's on Wi-Fi.
My Wi-Fi.
Wifi.
Don't.
Do you have
Don't
another
have enough.
headphone port on your computer, Kyle? You can-
I do not. No.
Well, it's better now.
Yay! Okay. Great. Good news, everybody.
Dylan, I am asking you as a person, did Bjorn tell everyone that
I
he
did
saw...
tell you guys.
Okay, so where does it look like it's going down here? And
He said northwest.
Slightly northwest.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing
Right.
that locate object just gives you a direct line.
Yeah.
It's northwest and down.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So I'm saying, is that path going towards it?
I'm
The path
not
that's going
currently.
downwards.
It's going. It's going.
Well, no, I'm asking.
Yeah, it
Bjorn.
is. It's going northwest.
So Dylan, you sense it like this.
Okay.
So
And is it this path that's going downwards?
It's not like you don't get like a little like trail that you get to follow. It's
Yeah,
just
you
it's
just
like
know,
from
like-
your forehead to the object direct line.
Yeah. Okay, great. Well,
I
let's
say
go.
Perhaps we should try the Eastern Passage or this passage.
Okay, Ricky, where are we going?
let's go. Fucking tracks. We got tracks, baby.
All right, so we'll go down here.
And I'm like, whoa. I've been in fucking caves full of red brains before. I fucking get sneaky.
Okay, roll
And
stealth.
I'm like, one of you fucking ladies, wait here and let me get an 11. I'm going.
11.
Sure, Ricky. Godspeed.
All right.
Like,
So you want to go down there? Dove, make a perception check for me.
And do.
Man, I'm so sad. The PDF pop out of my character sheet. It's kind of fucked up.
oh no. Why?
Dove, as you're walking along the moldy boxes and the mine carts, you stumble briefly over a small satchel, an old moldy ragged satchel, and when it falls over, you see two sapphires just kind of tumble out of the pouch.
I bend down and pick them up.
Okay.
Your soul is stolen.
They're about 150 gold each in worth.
I toss them up in the air and catch them, and then say, "I got us a bonus, boys."
I say, whoa, great, and 100. That's a lot of gems. That's worth a lot of money.
Yeah, I'd estimate it's worth approximately 298 gold.
298 gold, huh?
Believable.
Just looking at them, can I sense how much they're worth?
150 gold each.
So it looks like more like 300.
Are you going to say that 300 is not approximately 298? I think my ballpark estimate was pretty good.
Yeah, it feels good. Feels good to me.
Ricky. So you want to kind of sneak
Yeah,
around?
I move to let's say like this area.
Okay, you can
Oh,
see
you
that
see
this minecart tunnel
Mhm.
continues to curve even farther beyond your sight. And you're kind of getting that really, you know how like scary places are supposed to be designed with curved walls, so it feels like you're never ending?
Yeah.
You're kind
Oh.
of starting to get that feeling, but you can see that it continues to curve.
Can I say I got sneaky? I'm gonna follow like 60 feet behind him.
Sure, roll stealth.
Get sneaky behind this boy.
Get swifty.
Stealth is I can't click on stealth, so
Accidentally refresh the page.
You
my
can have-
character sheet is actually broken.
Weird.
It is a motherfucking D20 plus. It's actually really strange. Kind of
4.
looks good.
All right,
All
you,
right.
you just you
A
trundle
noisy.
Yeah, you trundle along through coal and rock.
60 feet behind where he's
Yeah.
going. I'm just keeping him in my line of sight.
Please.
All right. Would you like to continue down the tunnel, Ricky?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop there and just wait a second and do a listen.
Roll perception.
You hear one shoe clodding along behind you.
It's Marina.
Roll perception now.
Or, yeah, Brina, excuse me.
You can
Wendy.
hear the faint cry of a baby.
That seems fine. I immediately casually walk back I'm like, okay, well that's not good. I fucking say it as I'm walking by a very loud breed. I'm like, crying baby monster. Like, very scary.
Do I know of any monsters that sound like crying babies?
Roll an Arcana check.
Will
I'm like, horrible crying baby noise. That's not worth going down there.
I mean, maybe baby versions of monsters cry like babies.
I'm gonna turn into a spider,
All right.
and I will crawl on the ceiling stealthily.
Okay, roll stealth, spider stealth.
Spider stealth.
Cheeky spider stealth.
That's
Spooky, scary spider stealth sends sneaking up the mine.
Oh no, I'm a loud spider.
There are. Is this
How
a
can I-
giant spider, or
What's that?
is this a giant spider?
No, just a regular spider.
What the hell? It's a little spider?
Yeah, little spider guy.
You have like plus 1,000 stealth.
What's your movement speed?
That's a spider.
Like 6 feet.
Yeah, should be.
40 feet.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Somebody's mic just like came online.
20 feet. Climb 20 feet.
Okay. Yeah, so you stealthily kind of noisily make your way down the hallway as a spider.
On the
You're
ceiling.
pooping out a web too loudly. You want to go past where Ricky was?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so about halfway down the tunnel, you make a perception check, spider perception.
Spider perception.
Spider.
Oh, my wisdom stays the same.
Okay.
Such an astute spider.
Okay. You can see built into the wall on the east side of this tunnel, this curving tunnel. You can see what seems to be like a large barricade in the wall made of like old mine carts, wood, stone, maybe even steel bracings. But that's all you can really see through your 8 eyes.
Is there a room to crawl over it?
Yeah, for a spider, sure.
What
Okay.
do your 8 eyes see?
I'll go up to it. I'm on the ceiling, and I want to look past it.
Okay, as you start making your way closer to the barricade, you can see you see 2 sets of eyes peering out from over the top of the barricade. Do you have dark vision as a spider?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there's these 2 kind of pairs of eyes just kind of darting around as you get closer. What would the rest of you like to do without this knowledge?
I guess I'm gonna hang. I'm gonna like do a big sit. I guess finding out about the gems, maybe everyone's chatting about it. I start kicking over boxes and barrels looking for gems. Yeah.
Roll a perception check.
Cool. 18. Dirty
18.
rolls.
Yeah, you find a small yellow gem.
Whoa. A yellow gem.
A yellow gem. It seems like it's not as finely cut. It's probably worth about 50 gold.
Woohoo! I tell everyone and I fucking throw it and catch it in my mouth. Make it look like I
Take that out
swallowed
of your
it.
mouth. You're
I make it look
devaluing
like I swallowed it and then I hide it. So I roll a sleight of hand, but no one can fucking know. Damn
I
it.
don't know what the fuck you said. What'd you say?
Oh, I made it look like I ate it. And,
Oh, yeah.
but
Well,
I
you try to do that, but it actually does slip in, and you
I'm like,
actually,
ah!
you accidentally bite down on it and chip one of your teeth.
All right. Okay, so I have 1 tooth and 1 damage. One.
Not enough damage to retract your HP, but
1 gem and also 1 tooth.
Yes, exactly.
chip of tooth.
Okay, chip up tooth.
Seeing him find a gem, I'm also going to do the same thing, and I say, well, I guess let's wait for our shape-shifting friend to get back.
Okay, roll perception. Perception. Nope.
Maybe.
You just kick over moldy boxes. You find dusty pickaxes and rusty mine carts, but no glimmering, wonderful, priceless gems for you.
No.
Bjorn,
So how big are the eyes, and what color are they?
How big are the eyes? The eyes seem humanoid size, not unusually large. They are slightly yellow.
And are they like on the ground behind this barricade?
No, it would be as if someone was standing like on the barricade. Well, I'm using like a rifle because no one had. Well, some people have rifles. You know what I'm talking about. It's like someone is like standing behind the barricade with their like head over it.
Oh, so the barricade is like half, like waist height.
Yeah.
Okay.
Essentially, I'd say it's probably more like probably a little higher than waist height. Maybe like.
Can I get a better look
TD
at
height.
these creatures?
If you want to get closer, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
If you die, for Dylan, if he dies in the game, does he die in real life?
Yes. We've already established this.
Yeah,
Okay.
everyone knows that. That's obvious.
Wait,
If you're
no,
asking that,
hardcore
if his spider loses HP, he reverts back to his life. With
He
all,
turned into a gigantic naked man and
But
he used
also,
to run away.
a spider in the real world will also die.
Oh no.
and if a butterfly flaps its wings in Chicago, there'll be a tornado.
Yeah.
My ass.
A dinosaur
It's
all
not-
over its face.
So you get a little closer, and you can see that these creatures have. Would Bjorn know what these are? Probably they're orcs.
Okay.
Orcs!
And there's two of them, and you can see that they're darting around, kind of looking nervously. They're looking around up. They're like, "Did you hear that noise? Pest, did you hear that noise?"
What was that noise?
Yeah.
Who's the
Spider.
They're looking up, and you can see that they have crossbows, but you notice that their hands are kind of like shaking, and they definitely seem very on edge.
Okay. I'll return back to the party.
Okay.
And share this information.
Say there's orcs. What do I know about orcs? Someone tell me what they know about orcs. I'm not gonna look.
Yeah, what do we know about orcs?
I don't know there are orcs there yet. No one has told me there are orcs.
I told
Dylan
you
said
that,
he did.
Brandon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It is. So orcs, they're a race of people. They.
I don't see colored pooch. So.
Right. Well, you see tusks. And they're not. They're not like monstrous creatures. They're not, like a fucking like a chimera or something. Like they are. They're a race of people. They have bonded groups. They have culture. They happen to most of them live a very barbarous lifestyle, where might makes right. And,
Meaning they're all barbers.
Sure. Yeah, great barbers.
But I need a haircut.
They sometimes, when they think that the civilized lands are weak, they will try to invade and take what is theirs. But they're not unlike, if you ever met like Uthgard barbarians or something, they're not that different from them. They just happen to be literally a different race of creature.
Mm. Well, I guess I make that mention. I'm like, well, I mean, maybe we can go around them, not upset them. Sounds like they got that pretty well fortified.
I say, Dub, why don't you try to detect their thoughts?
Does Dove know that orcs are generally evil?
Yeah,
They have evil thoughts.
generally speaking. So it's not so much that they are generally evil; it's that their society generally drives them to do evil things.
Right.
They're victims of circumstance.
Yeah, but they'll know that you're peering into their thoughts, so they'll come and attack us.
What is the range on detect thoughts? While we're on the subject.
Or we could just try to talk to them.
Or you could just not be assholes.
There's only two of them.
That's why I'm saying going around them.
Yeah, going around them sounds fine.
Oh, how big was the passage?
Well, there's two other
It
passages.
continued on. So the tunnel itself is probably about 10 feet in total. That whole 10 feet is still available. It's just that in one of the walls, like in a breakthrough in the wall, there's a barricade there.
Yeah.
We could just look at the other passages. We don't have to force our way down it.
But it
Okay,
did continue
let's try
down.
this.
It did continue down past the barricade. And I would say, with the perception check that you got as the spider, you could hear trickling water off farther to the north.
Okay. I say, yeah, let's try this eastern passageway.
Cool! Yeah, I fucking get on my hands and knees and crawl, getting stealthy. But I wave everyone to come with me.
Okay.
Stealth again.
I do the same thing as I did before, 60 feet behind.
I'm hanging back and playing rock, paper, scissors with Taurus.
Whoa! Paper, scissors, Chinese!
Whoa.
Whoa, looks like we're all the fucking A-team this time.
And you all do high fives, but they're silent.
Yeah. Maybe we can't figure out what's happening. We're like, what is going on in here?
It's like when you try to push two magnets of the same polarity close to each other.
Okay, so you're all going to the Eastern Passage.
Yes, sir.
All right, so you can see that this is the hallway is banded with wood bracings, and it continues on for a while, and it comes to a sharp left turn down another hallway, and down that hallway, you can see what looks to be some kind of big room, but it's too far off to tell exactly what's in there.
Yeah, I think how high is the ceiling, do you think?
The ceiling in the tunnel?
Yeah.
It's probably 6 feet from the ground to the top. I mean,
Not
it's a
huge.
dwarf mine, so it's not made for tall people.
Okay. So I fucking I guess I'm gonna wave forward to the lady and the stealthy man behind me, and then I'm gonna move forward some more.
Okay.
Staying to the edge, maybe low.
Sure. Okay. So, what you see ahead of you in this room, you eventually step into this room. And it's a large square room made of worked stone. Littered around this room are large dining tables and old tableware. There are also several stone slab bunk beds off to one side. And there seems to be only one passage from this room, and that is, besides the one that you're in, and that seems to be a hole in the southwestern floor. And you notice sitting at one of the tables is the ghostly blue image of a dwarf man smoking a ghostly blue pipe, and he does not seem to notice you.
I begin to shit my pants and back up past Brina, and then I continue to crawl backwards all the way back to Dove.
All the way back to Neverwinter, all the way back to Childhood.
On my hands and knees.
I'm really sorry. Did we go back down the same path again to look?
No, I went down a different path.
The
I went
other
down the
path.
east path.
The easterly path.
Okay.
I mentioned it to Dove, and I'm fucking scared shitless. I'm like, there's a ghost.
I go back
And
to
he's
Taurus
eating
and say,
lunch.
Hey, Taurus, I think your dad is in there.
He's like, oh, no, Dad. That's
What?
fucking stupid.
I don't have a dad. My dad was Chinese.
And so, I'm like, I don't know, guys. Ghost. And Taurus fucking picked up the sword. And he's like, you don't even know how to fucking work a mine. And then he fucking pulls his sword out and casually starts walking forward.
I'll follow him.
Okay. You want to follow Taurus?
I see that, and I follow him 30 feet behind.
I'm gonna shake my head and start walking and say more to myself than anyone else. He doesn't know what he's getting himself into.
He's like, what do you mean? A ghost of a dwarf is just as good as a fucking regular dwarf.
It's
that's
nice that Marley isn't here. We can make him make decisions for us.
I know, it's great.
Taurus doesn't care, and he just fucks everything up.
So he's the one that goes and talks to the ghost.
A ghost.
All right, so yeah,
He knocks on the side of the wall at like the opening. He's like, hello.
Yeah, and he sees all the dwarf, the ghostly blue dwarf, turns and he says, and he stands up and he goes, I've had visitors in a long time. Come in.
And he's like, all right.
He picks up like this. He picks up like a mug of some kind of liquid and starts drinking. You can just see it splashes through his form and on.
I'd say, let me get you a mop.
That's fine. I'll take care of it.
Is he picking up like an actual mug?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
but his
Okay.
pipe seems ghostly. And
That's
there's
fucking awesome.
There's ghost smoke coming out from it.
Yeah. All right. So
Pete, would you provide us some ambiance, please?
Some ghostly smoke, please.
Yeah. It's just vapor though, so it doesn't even matter. It's different.
Whoa, spooky guys!
All right, I stay near the edge of the fucking. Ricky stays at the edge of the place, like pressed against the wall, not feeling a ghost right now.
Yeah.
And Taurus, I guess, goes and sits with him on the opposite side of him. Like,
I walk up, sort of excited, and say, "Hey, hello!"
Oh, hello, lass. Would you like a stout ale?
They say, "Absolutely."
All right.
Taurus is like, "Ugh!
Bjorn
I'll
is
have one."
I like my women to be drinkers. And he takes out these two dusty,
Yeah,
like,
this is what I was
horribly gross. And actually, he grabs them and he takes them over to this big tankard that's on the wall. He starts pouring it out, and it's like sludge. It's just like, and then it kind of sputters a little bit. It's like, and then like some what probably was once beer or wine, but is now like long gone vinegar, starts coming out, and he's like, here. He's like, hey, it's my own brew, and he gives it to both of you.
I take it and I'm like,
I mumble under my breath like, don't drink that. Don't.
Delicious.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Okay. George fucking pounds it.
Oh my god.
Have him make a Constitution saving throw.
Are you kidding me? He's got a big.
Here we go.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, fuck yeah! Fuck yeah!
So yeah, he doesn't notice the fact that you're spilling it out behind you. And Taurus does take it down. It is like long gone vinegar. But he's like, but Taurus is like, yeah, that's pretty good. You know?
Not worth.
And the ghost will slam another one back, and it'll just splash across the floor. And he'll hand out his hand towards Taurus, and he says, Ilian Koruzak.
And he'll go in, and can he grab that hand?
He can try.
All right, yeah, he reaches out. Wait, yeah,
right.
He does.
He just goes straight through.
Mm-hmm. But he plays it cool, like he meant to like inch his back, and he's like, so you're Koruzak, huh? We met your wizard lady. What? Let me get the name. Asium. We met Asium.
Says, oh, that harpy of a wife of mine.
And he's like, huh, I know.
She
Your
says,
wife.
Yeah. And,
Poor guy.
Well, she sent me down here to die with all my wealth.
I love this.
He says, yeah, I cheated on her and stole a good portion of her money, so I guess I deserved her sitting down here to die. But why don't you stay around the Ryle? I haven't had company in a while.
Do you want me to take your wife, please?
Says, you can do whatever you want with the bitch. Says, I was her former third husband. Married into the family because they had a lot of money, and was banished down here when she found out I was cheating on her. Sent me down here with my collection of gems. Then he takes another sip of the stuff and falls on the ground.
I pull the sapphires out of my pocket and say, you mind if we take some of these?
Oh, those ones are fine. Not part of my collection.
Is there something special about your collection?
It's large.
Oh.
He says,
do tell.
There's a lot of them, and they're perfectly cut. You don't see that kind of craftsmanship anymore, I gotta tell you. By the way, why are you all down here?
Asian sent us down to find some sort of paperwork to mark her heritage.
The heritage paper.
Do you know where they are?
You get a lot of that? Coming down here.
What did he say, Booch?
Yeah, they're in the temple.
The temple. And which way is the temple?
Oh, he points to the wall. Well, he's like, right this way. And he steps through the wall. And then he hears,
Alien.
Wait a minute. He comes back and he says, I forgot you can't do that.
They're corporeal forms.
Gotcha. He's like, well, unless you can dig through about 100 feet of pure rock ahead
I turn and look at Taurus and give him like yeah?
He starts cracking his knuckles.
He's like, I need another beer before I do it.
Yeah. Says, unless you can get through the rock here, then you're gonna have to go around. There's a path to the north, leads to a small mining cave, and you want to go.
Yeah, there's a couple orcs up there. We already scattered it out.
Problem?
Any chance you could get in there and maybe spook them?
Says, I can't leave. I can't really do much. He says, but you know, I don't have much use for my wealth anymore, me being dead and all, but you probably do. And,
yeah.
He strokes his ghostly beard. He says, that tribe of orcs living in there, in my mind, I fucking hate orcs. He says, the temple, I don't give a shit. I wasn't a religious man, so it can stay drowned for all I care. But if I have to stay down here to the end of my time, the end of time itself, I ain't gonna share my fucking tomb with any orcs. You go and kill every last grayskin. You go and kill every last one of those fucking grayskins, and I'll give you my gem collection, eh?
I make a face as if to say, well, all right then, and look at the party like a...
Yeah, I say
and
that
then look at him and give him like big thumbs up and say, we're on board. We'll kill some orcs.
You got gumption.
Say that again?
You got gumption.
Oh, gumption, yes.
Can you guys hear Dylan?
No.
Hi, Dylan.
Yeah, I heard him say that, but I didn't hear him before.
I want to ask him a question. Can I ask him if he knows anything about like what's been going on in the mine?
Yeah, and he's like, in what time frame? I died probably 300 years ago.
Yeah, I meant
Or
recently.
actually, probably like 150 years ago.
I'll tell him the orcs looked like they were scared of something.
He says they should be scared. They're all a bunch of fucking cowards anyways, bunch of cucks. That he would,
He's like, ha!
Orcs a bunch of snowflake libtards.
It's like, oh my god.
But he's like, oh, they're scared of everything.
And your ghost, I yell from across the room.
I say you seem to be in pretty good spirits for being banished to a cavern.
Hey, take what you can. I got a lot of ale, so
Well, that's what matters.
Yeah.
Can I take a look in the hole in the southwest corner?
sure.
Yeah, you just kind of like walk
Um,
through him, walk into his house.
You go. Excuse me. You go look at the hole. Make a perception check. Oh, the hole in the room.
Make a hole check.
Yeah.
Woo!
Woo! The hole is given up. Give me your secrets,
Yep.
hole.
It seems to be a man-made, fastly made hole. It goes down with a natural 20. You're gonna know everything about this fucking hole. 20, 25, 30, 35. It goes down 40 feet exactly. It has a ladder, a rickety kind of looking ladder that goes
Favorite color
down.
is blue.
Yep. And you smell a lot of mold, some kind of mold down there.
I asked the ghost if he knows anything about this hole.
It's your hole.
Says is one of the miners back in the day, thought that there was something down there. Tried to go get himself there, and who knows what happened, probably died.
Made a hole.
He made a hole. He was good at it.
I'm like, yeah, you know what? Sure. Do you have any do you know any knowledge about like the layout of this cool cave, your cool house that you're stuck in eternity?
The mine?
Yeah.
He says it's not a big mine. Well, it used to be larger. There was an entire western wing, but that collapsed long ago. As far as I know, there is one larger cave that had some mineral veins in it that were being operated until probably about 100 years ago. He says, and then there's where the temple was, or is, that got flooded. That's about it. This was the barracks, the operating room.
Yeah. So I give him a nod, and I'm like, yeah, look, we'd love to take those gems off your hands. And he's
Sure
like,
would.
it seems like you've got this place pretty much on lockdown. You think we'd love to help you out, but you want to give us a little head start, maybe spook out some of them orcs a little bit, give us the upper hand?
He'll lean into you and he says, to tell you the truth, laddie, I can't leave this room.
Oh, fucking room. Poor guy.
You see, when you have a wife who's a wizard and she curses you to stay in a room for all of eternity and die there, and
I'm like, right.
yeah, you know how it is.
And I was like, well, everything up there is shit anyways, so you're fine
Hey.
here.
Who wants to be above ground, right?
Yeah, right?
Here.
I'm like, ooh. I fucking walk back and I'm like, okay, well, That's helpful. At least we can be rich men.
I say, Ricky, should we check out that hole?
Oh God, the hole. Maybe we should do the orcs. We know where those
Yeah,
are. The
orcs
hole. The hole. Ooh.
All right, let's kill some greenskins.
Grayskins.
You're here.
All right, what would you like to do?
Fucking go kill the greenskins.
Grayskins.
The brownskins.
Grayskins.
Oh no, that's
A little too real, Kyle.
I'm trying to build a wall, I guess.
Well, they
Alright,
built the wall.
How you want to
Yeah, sure. Here's the thing. Is there any kind of like wood sheet, maybe something that we could use as a large shield?
I say here, and I hand you my shield.
He flips a table, rips a table in two.
so all the sure you can take like a large shield for yourself or for everyone.
One that Taurus can pick up and hold in front of us. The plan, I guess, to understand is to walk at the archers.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So there is there's a table, a wooden table that's large enough to cover 2 people.
Okay. Cool.
I
would say it
twiddle
would
my
be-
wand in between my fingers and say, I can probably take care of him.
I'm like, no.
So I'd say that you'll get it's not like it's not going to act like a shield, but it will give you both 3/4 cover. However, Taurus will have to hold it and will not be able to use his action to swing a sword or anything like that.
Yes. Okay, that makes sense. Great.
So you picks up a table and
Still twiddling my fingers with the wand, and then I almost drop it. I'm like, oh, whoops!
Cast a fireball at him.
Kill everyone. We all die.
The dwarf sees Taurus picking up the table and is like, "I like your ideas. I like the idea. Yeah."
He's like, you weren't using this, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm only here till the end of time.
I didn't like that table.
So you're gonna go down to the orcs. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break.
Does anyone have a problem with this idea?
Oh, I think it's
Crazy
great.
idea?
I still say I'll follow behind the table and I'll shoot him with my
Yeah,
wand.
that's kinda what
I'll
I'm
piss
thinking.
also.
Hey, Pete, how you doing? Pete's out of here. See you later, Pete.
Wow, you have more health than me.
Might help you.
I have 39.
No, I have 40. Oh, wow, you have 39?
Yeah.
And I get I have a temporary hit point system.
Oh. So,
Yeah.
man,
So wait. Let's mute. Because this is important. I need to. Okay, well, they're all back.
All right. So, what's your marching order?
Fuck. How do you use that? Like, bam! Yeah. Ooh, I like that.
All right. Is some people are missing?
Hello?
Hey. Can you hear me?
Yes.
So what would your marching order be here? I'm guessing Taurus in front with the table.
Then Dove.
Taurus and Dove behind the
Because-
table.
Yeah. And anything else we haven't decided.
Okay. It's wide enough to stand 2 people abreast of each other.
Okay.
I'll be behind.
And Alessa's with you too, by the way.
Oh yeah, she is.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck. Does she have a bow?
She does. She has. Actually, so I'll wait till Brandon get back to ask this, but I'll just give one of you her sheet so you can play her.
Yeah. I already have 2,
No.
so give it to.
She has a light crossbow with her.
Mhm.
Okay, that's my pick.
She basically is a rogue. She has like the same shit.
Mhm.
She actually has some rogue things that you don't have.
Whoa! Come on, man.
She has evasion.
Yeah. Well, I have
Okay.
the knuckles of Io. So.
Yeah.
we're-
Well, I have a wand of wonder.
All right.
I
So
have nothing.
we're Brandon. It sounds like you're gonna get the sheet for Olessa. Is your name?
Alessa?
Olessa.
Who would like to essentially play Alessa in any combat scenarios that may arise?
I can if no one else wants to.
I already have Taurus, so
That's true.
I've got enough of my
I'll see if
he only has 1 screen. So.
Pete wants to.
Hey, do you have any interest in playing Alessa? He said, yeah, sure.
Okay, I'll send him the sheets via Facebook. All right, so in the front, Taurus and Dove behind the table.
Taurus.
Who would like to go behind them? I'm sorry, I broke my
I will
Breaking
be
your own
there.
rule, Booj.
Oh, trust me, I've been rule breaking all night.
No, I'll try to be better about it.
I'll try my best. I'll try my best. Do you like that you can see Dylan in my camera?
I get
that
to
like
see
Fletcher
Dylan
going
and
through
also
the
Dylan.
Dylan.
Okay, what's going on?
So I sent you on Facebook Alessa's stat sheet. You can use it as you will.
Booch, I'm crunching your head.
Oh, good.
No.
Crunching your head.
I'm flipping Dylan off.
I'm dead.
I'm smushing your head.
I died.
Yeah. So, anyways, Taurus and Dove behind the barricade. Who would like to go behind them?
I'll be there.
Ricky behind Taurus. Guessing
I'm gonna be kind of behind everybody.
Bjorn, and then we'll say that that'll be Brina and Olessa in the back. Okay. The cavalcade moves forward.
What the fuck is this character's name? What's her name?
Olessa. Olessa.
Okay.
Alyssa, but it was an O.
Yeah.
And an L.
And it's basically a different name.
There you go. Work with that.
So you move further and further, and I mean, it's pretty much impossible to be stealthy with a table in front of you, Taurus carrying a table. Eventually, you do hear yelled out from the barricade, "Stay away! We'll keep moving. We don't want no trouble here."
And he's like, I'm after your fucking skins! And he goes charging with the
The table.
Yeah.
Oh, Booj, you didn't say that Alessa was fucking OP.
A robot.
Oh,
She's pretty crazy. She can also cast invisibility and knock once a day without material components.
is that not on the sheet?
It is not on the sheet. Sorry.
So will she follow the rules of dropping to 0 hit points and making death saves, or is she just
Yep.
static?
Yeah, she's a PC essentially.
Okay, cool.
I may have to. I took her stat block essentially straight out of Volo's and tinkered with it a little bit. I'm gonna probably have to tinker with it a little bit more.
Yeah.
But we'll see. All right, so Taurus just smashes into the barricade with the table. So the barricade's made of like iron carts and stuff. So have Taurus, and if anyone else wants to push on the table with him, make
Can I be
a.
in action.
Yeah, I guess I'm up there, so I will. This is a Ricky roll. That was weak.
Okay.
Very weak roll.
Does anyone want to help Taurus push that thing?
Yeah, I'll cast guidance on him.
That was not good.
So he can add a 1d4.
So add a 1d4 to 8.
Oh god. 10.
Okay. So he pushes on the barricade, and the two orcs there just kind of brace themselves against some of the mining carts and brace back, and the barricade doesn't move. It's just you just
All right,
hit it with the table, and they're just like, and one of them will say, "Just go away. We don't want any trouble."
Taurus laughs and does it again.
Pushing again on the barricade.
Yeah.
I feel
So
kind of bad.
Yep. Go ahead and roll again with advantage if there's more than one person helping, or if there's someone helping.
alright, well, so let me roll. Helping. Okay, you got 22.
Okay, so this time he's with his racist rage. He pushes some of them. He beats the strength of him and someone else who's pushing. Beat the strength of the orcs, and some of the minecarts start moving out of the way. You can be in front here. Dove, make a perception check, please.
Can do.
Ooh, very good. So you can see back into this area that's been cut out of the rock. It's like a smallish, narrow kind of chamber that seems to kind of move up at the end to some higher platform. You can see like a small fire kind of in the middle of this place. And you can see a couple other orcs around the fire, just kind of like doing like one of these, like kind of waiting and kind of moving backwards. Up at the top of this platform, you can see a couple more orcs. You can see a couple very short orcs, and you can see a couple baby baskets kind of placed in the back.
No. Moral quandaries.
Do I see any of this from way behind?
Probably not. Make a perception.
Okay.
You're short. You're really short, and you're all the way in the back.
Yeah.
So
You're short and also far away.
you would disadvantage.
All right, one more.
Double
Yeah.
20. Nat 20. Here you go.
Wow.
I would say that you can see the fire. You can see a couple, like, just this is just through peering through people's shins. You can see like the fire, a couple of the other adult orcs, and I'd say that you see one adolescent orc.
Did I hear them say we don't want any trouble?
Oh yeah.
I say, sheathe your sword, put down the fucking wand. Like, I don't think we need to hurt these people.
All right. So I assume that they are either toppled or.
So the barricade now is broken. The two other orcs are now like standing back with their crossbows kind of aimed.
Okay. Well, Taurus grabs one of them, and I'm nunchaku ready at the other. 'Cause I was
Okay.
in the front.
So he
And
wants
I'm
to
like-
try to grapple one of them.
Yeah.
All right, make a athletics check.
Athletics.
Do I see the babies?
Make a perception check.
Where is that? Oh, he's got good athletics. 18.
18.
15?
15. They actually, so the orc also got an 18.
Okay.
So the tie goes to the attacker, I believe.
Yay!
So Taurus is able to grab this. I mean, this orc is like 6.5, almost 7 feet tall.
Oh, really? I thought
Yeah.
for some reason I thought they were really
Yeah,
teeny.
orcs are big.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So, but he does like grab him by like the belt, you know,
Yeah.
and like is kind of holding him in place. Bjorn, you do not see any of the children. You do
Okay.
see a fire and kind of how like it kind of like the.
So I'm like, Brina, what the fuck?
I want to walk forward and look into this room.
Okay. Yeah, you take a longer look. You can definitely see there's two baby baskets surrounded by a couple other orcs, and two would look to be young adolescent orcs, kind of.
And I'm like, Brina, not the time for magic items. We'll fucking kill them, and then we'll take the items.
Say this is like a family of orcs. I'm not sure if they mean anyone harm.
The two in the front are the one that's still not held. Will still be like, just want you to leave. Just get out. We won't have to hurt you.
I say, what are you guys doing here?
And they say we're just trying to live. We're just trying to live. We're just trying to get out.
Why would you live here in a cave?
We're just passing through. We want to get to the surface. That's all.
I say,
Well, hey, we have no qualm with you. If you're getting out of here, our whole mission was to get you guys out. So be my guest.
We gotta find another way, though. We can't go up through Mirrorball. We didn't know who was here.
because they don't pass us.
And they'll be like, look, just step away. We don't want to hurt you.
Do you know if there's another way out of this cave?
Listen, why don't you just leave? It'd be better if you just left.
Well, we have business here.
That's fine. Just keep going. Just leave us alone.
Do you guys know about a ghost? There's a spooky, awful monster in one of the rooms around here.
We don't know nothing. We came from the Underdark. We don't know nothing.
Right.
How long have you been here?
About 2 weeks.
And you
How did
say
you
you
get
came
in?
from the Underdark?
Yeah.
So is there a portal to the Underdark somewhere in these mines?
Like the two that are in front are kind of like looking at each other and they're like, "Whoa, I don't know who that is.
Whoa.
Listen, it just go about your way. We
I
won't
look
make-
in
we won't
one of
do
the
won't
baby.
stab things. We won't stab you in the back.
Oh, sorry.
Well, our quarrel is not with you. We were just told that if we could get you out of here, there was a lot of coin in it for us.
He did specifically say kill every green skin.
You did say.
I thought he said gray skin.
Grayskin.
Green.
Gray green.
But either way, that's true. We don't have to tell them that. But it's like, so, okay, maybe we can find a way out. Maybe you can just hang here. Maybe we can still get paid. Maybe everyone can win, especially us, the heroes. I say, and I look into one of the baby characters. Where are those babies? Where
Way
are your
back.
babies?
They're probably so let me look real quick. So the room itself is probably 30 feet long by about 15 feet wide, and it ascends to this platform on the top. And at the top of that little platform is where these two little kind of makeshift carriage type things are.
Okay.
Say, why don't we?
You can hear crying, baby crying.
Why don't we just figure out see if we can find a way for them to get back, and if we can, we'll get them the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
How did you originally get here? Did it cave in? Is that what happened?
Through the Underdark.
So we came, found a way through a lake to the north. It says there was a passage there. We had to make it out of the Underdark. There's Darrow, there's Dwaragar.
Which way
gone crazy.
on the line did you come from?
From the north.
Point.
Over there.
I'm like, well, if you didn't see the ghost, there's a big hole in the ground near the ghost. You don't know about the ghost?
They're looking at each other. They're like,
I'm like, damn, we've been here for 30 minutes. We found a ghost. Oh my god. Okay, well,
make a just a charisma check, Ricky.
Okay.
Straight up.
Charismatic.
Charisma.
See how trustworthy they think you are. Not great.
Can I cast guidance on him?
Sure.
Alright, roll D4.
Yay. D4. Ultimate 4, roll.
Hey.
13.
Yeah, he'll say, I don't know about any ghosts or nothing like that. He says there are some kind of awful thing to the north, though.
Oh, yeah?
Heard clicking noises and things moving through the rock.
Oh.
I hate that you said that, man. I hate that.
You're really bringing me down here.
Yeah, the ghost was good. He just made us drink vinegar.
And we heard it when we were crossing the lake. I love when Ricky's having a bad time.
He's like,
when we were crossing the lake, we heard some kind of chanting. I don't know what.
Is it? If we can get you back to the Underdark, would you go? Get back.
Says no, the Underdark. Says I don't care what's up above. He says the Underdark's worse. Dwaragar and Darrow gone completely mad, claiming something called the wind that howls through the depths or something's fucking controlling their minds. Says they pushed us out.
Okay, well that's interesting.
Some creature named Shulath fucking taking over everything.
Yes.
never heard of him. Well, we'll see what we can do.
Yeah,
Say if we can find another way, will you leave? If I give you some money to start a new life?
They'll kind of look at each other and they'll say, if we gotta go up some way that's not Mirabar, they'll kill us.
Who will kill you?
Okay. The dwarves.
Dwarves.
Yeah, if we find a way that's not Mirabar.
I'll say, if you can find one. Sure.
Turn to everyone and say,
Cool.
Should we look for another way out?
I'm like, ooh, dude, the clicking. That's coming from the north? The clicking from the north?
To the north, yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
that's where we gotta go. That's how we're gonna get those wizards.
Yeah,
So either
okay.
kill babies or kill the clicking thing.
Alright, well, here, let's
We
go
actually
talk
we
to
can do
the
both.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? It's been a great day. We'll do both. So I fucking wave. I try to set up, or no, Taurus is like, and like tries to like build the barricade again.
Okay.
Let me help you there.
It'll take a while.
He's like, this is
And,
kind of shit.
with the help of the orcs, and there's this kind of very, very brittle, tense trust forming between you and them. Like, they seem extremely protective, and they know that they are not in a good way to protect
I'd
anything.
say, your children, are they hungry?
Yes.
I'll give
He's
them
just one of
the
them.
ration.
He'll like look back and forth and then just quickly snatch it from you. And say, "Thanks."
Would you do us a favor and not shoot at us when we come back?
Yeah, you'll recognize.
You don't kill us.
Sure. Sounds good.
I mean, our mission is to get you guys out of here. We were promised a large sum of coin if we could get you out.
Yeah,
So-
and we'll figure that all out. So let's go. And I sort of pat you on the back in the nicest way possible, interrupting.
he's like, but I want the.
You can keep talking if you want, but I did
No,
interrupt.
I mean that was the end of my sentence.
All right,
Okay.
So let's walk back.
Say, well, we'll be back. Goodbye.
As we're kind of walking, I kind of lean in because my enormous man body to Brina, and I'm like, he wanted us to kill him. I don't know how cool he is just about letting him free. He's a ghost. He's got nothing better to do.
Are you gonna kill the babies or
Me? No.
Oh.
Here's the thing.
Oh.
We did work this way, but I don't know if ghosts are cool about, betraying the.
Well,
Well,
he can't leave that room, so what's it to him? He wants them out of here, so let's get
yeah,
him
but
out of here.
I think maybe the only way out is through that hole in the ground.
I would
Possible.
ask you. That's fine.
Should we ask him? Maybe he'll be
No.
cool.
I mean, not now. Like we can come back to that. I think
Okay.
takes a while to starve.
Good point.
Just that's yellow. For fuck's sake, why does it default to yellow?
Because that's
Um,
your color. Your color is yellow.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Look at that cat.
Hello.
Hey, why is your tablet not charging? You know it's plugged in.
I don't know. It's never done that before. Shouldn't do that.
Plugged in.
Just for clarification, this is kind of the area that you've explored. The big square room is where the ghost is. The little kind of tumor off of the mine track is where the orcs are.
All right. Yeah.
Did you try plugging it in and unplugging it in?
Okay. It hadn't occurred to us, but we're.
Did you jiggle the handle? Is there gas in the lawnmower?
It's charging. It's plugged in.
It's not charging.
Plugged in and not charging.
Yeah, it's probably because it's at 100%.
It's at 98%.
Yeah, well,
Well, it sounds like it doesn't need to charge.
smart computer.
All right, so yeah, I'm going to. I'm having such a good day. I'm gonna walk. I'm just gonna. We're talking. I'm gonna lead everyone to the new direction, the new great direction.
Which way would you like to go?
To the right, stage left.
Stage left. So past the orcs, or do you want to go back to the room?
No, I want to go here. Sorry.
Oh, you want to go
maybe.
back?
That's where they said where the clicking is coming from, right?
No, they said to the north from them.
Yeah. This ping is where the clicking is.
Like compass north?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not going clicking, because the clicking is probably,
Alright, well, either way, we
Not
should probably
great.
explore.
Flickers.
yeah. I would not. Ricky doesn't like them clickers.
So you want to go back to the
troubling. Ricky really hates those clickers.
No, it's not like that.
Ever
Man.
played The Last of Us? So you want to go check out the other hall?
Yeah. I mean, they were just like talking and walking, and I'm like, yeah, man, the ghost.
Okay. So you look down this tunnel, and this is it's a pretty long tunnel that seems like it's not braced by wood or steel. It seems kind of like it was hastily dug. And at the end, you can see another big hole dug in the ground. The smell of mold is really intense here, almost stifling.
Mold, huh?
Mold.
Taurus has some kind of hole defense, right? Hates pits. +1 on searching for traps.
Hate piss.
Yeah. Hate. Okay. Yeah. No. He didn't do anything. Okay. Yeah. I noticed the hole. I mentioned the hole. I say, hey guys, there's a big hole.
You do see a long wooden ladder going down the hole.
Okay. Say, who wants to get in that hole, Dove? Want to walk in that
go.
hole?
Mold hole, also mold hole.
I will hold my breath and climb down the ladder.
You want to climb the ladder?
You
Okay.
faint.
Yeah, you die. So you
You
start
die
climbing,
to death.
You start climbing. Anyone else want to go down? By the way.
No,
watch
God no.
him.
Okay.
I lean Dove over the edge. I mean, like friendly, but
You are you
look
like
over
pushing me?
No, I'm just. You and me are now leaning over the edge.
I'm not leaning over the edge of the hole. You
Oh,
speak
I
for
am.
yourself.
I
The
grab
whole
you.
hole.
I walk you to the hole. I'm like, let's
I
go to the
don't.
hole.
I resist.
Aren't you interested in the hole?
No.
Okay.
Don't you like holes?
Wait, you never seen a hole before?
What are you,
Bjorn.
not a fan of holes?
Bjorn, you start climbing down the ladder, and before it's too late to notice how rickety this ladder is, a couple rungs on your feet and hands break, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
And I'm like, the hole, got him!
As you are now plummeting to the bottom of this hole.
Dexterity save.
Dexterity save, please. 15. That's what you needed. So you grab back onto the ladder, another part of the ladder, but you've noticed that about 10 feet of the ladder is now gone, and it would be basically impossible to climb back up by the ladder. But you are probably about 10 feet to the ground. You can see there's rock ground below you.
Can I look beyond the like up the passage?
Wait,
Not
did he
really.
fall in the hole?
He was climbing down the hole on
Yeah.
a ladder. That ladder broke. He fell a little bit and then grabbed back on the ladder without.
Okay, yeah, I thought you
So,
said that he's down.
Can I yell to someone to throw me down some rope?
Well, I pull. I reach over in case he needs me, with my hand out. But do we have any rope? Does Chorus have any items?
I can't cast mending on the ladder, right? It's too big.
It's about a 10-foot break, so yeah, it's a little too big.
All right.
Of course, has a magical rope.
Torres has a magic rope. He fucking throws his fucking magical rope.
Can I
So,
like add a section of my own rope and?
He has
try
a
to
magical
fix the
rope.
ladder.
Yeah. Hold on, my dog's having dog dreams.
I
I don't
can
think you
speak
can-
with animals.
I don't think you can get the
That's a perfect opportunity to get water.
dreams. Dogu dreams.
You don't actually want to wake him up, but I also don't want him barking.
Yeah.
So he has the rope of.
Oh, I don't want to use the magical rope. I just
Why?
want to cut my own rope and try to like tie it and fix the ladder.
I don't think you can fix the ladder. Fix the ladder.
So you're still on the ladder. You're about 10 feet off the ground. So you could. It'd be pretty tough. Make a dexterity check. Okay, you can. So you toss the rope up, and you get it through one of the rungs, and it falls down enough that you can get it back. So you do have you have a rope now between the two broken rung spots that you could potentially climb up. I'll probably have you make like an acrobatics check or something to make sure you can do that, but more or less done.
Where's the information about the magic rope we have?
It is the rope of fucking something. I can't
Climbing and
remember.
touching.
Yeah, something like that. The rope of good stuff and good days.
The rope of good
Stuff, not
shit
bad
and also cool
Rope
shit.
of climbing.
I do the rope of climbing. Yeah. So look at it.
60-foot silk rope.
Yeah.
And hold up to 3,000 pounds. Command word, bonus action command, the other end of the destination you choose.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So it's basically you tell it to go somewhere and it floats there like a flying snake.
It
So
makes
why
it
would we use a stupid rope when we can magically find the rope?
You can also
because he doesn't know he doesn't know that someone has a magic rope of climbing.
Thing, and I need to climb up.
you can also command the rope to make itself into a series of knots, which I think divides its length in half. But this hole is only 30 feet, so.
All right. Well, should we? Do
So
that?
we're fine. We're
He
totally
says-
fine.
He says, magic rope!
Yeah.
Yeah, and he goes, oh, okay. And he throws one of his torches down there.
Make another dexterity save, Bjorn.
Oh, crap.
He's like, magic rope.
Damn it.
Magic torch. I hate fucking nose. So the torch bounces off your head as it's falling down the hole. You
Perfect.
take 2 points of fire damage, and it singes some of your beautiful elven locks.
No, Taurus. You
No, not my salmon.
fucked up my hair.
Okay. But so you're still at the bottom of the hole now. You see the snaking silver magical rope kind of curl down, forming itself into knots as it comes to the bottom.
All right. Can I look around the room?
So where you're at, seems to be there. It's not so much a room as it is a tunnel going forward in front of you, to the east, and the tunnel just moves on. It looks like natural carved stone, but it moves out beyond your sight.
All right.
And the smell of mold is rough.
Okay. Wait, so you're saying that if I were to return the rope, I could potentially, if Taurus was down the pit, he could say like magic rope, and it would cling up to that.
To the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, what a fucking rope. Okay.
It's had it for a while.
Yeah, I know. He never used it. So great. Yeah.
Most of the problems that you encounter, the best solution is death.
Yeah. Combat or death.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go down that rope. I'm like, whatever. Maybe this is the path to get these little orcs at.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough since it's knotted itself into knots.
I'm like,
All right,
Up,
can I
up,
get
up, up, up.
stealthy?
what?
What's
Can I
that?
get stealthy?
Sure. Roll stealth check.
I'll use guidance first. So it's plus a d4.
Guidance is a cantrip.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
Excellent amount of.
So 7.
Oh, well, it's bad anyways. Okay. All right. Yeah. So you think you're stealthy, but your hair is still a little bit on fire. Ricky, you make it to the bottom of the pit.
Yeah, I'm just kind of saying it. I call up to them and I'm like, "Don't let me die alone! Don't let me die alone, everybody!"
Wait, aren't you not alone? Aren't you with Bjorn?
Yeah.
That was the joke, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Yeah, I also go down the rope.
Why don't we just all go?
Yeah,
That's what I'm waiting for.
Let's all go down the rope.
You all go down the rope.
Good.
Taurus goes down the rope.
Dun,
also.
dun, dun.
So, well, actually,
Taurus is not going.
well, Taurus is holding the rope. So I'm thinking
yeah?
he could probably tie it off at the top rung. It'll probably be okay.
Hey now, come on. Don't do that to us, Booch. Come on!
Okay.
Ah, man, you're fucking me, man. Okay, yeah.
If you have any pitons or something, you could probably drill them into the wall and crack it out.
Yeah, hammer up your phone.
I don't have anything.
It's in the adventurers pack.
I'm just thinking about the items I do have.
Don't you have 1,000 ball bearings?
No, that was
I know.
former man.
He has one ball bearing.
I do have one ball bearing that I buried up at a tree
And you
stump.
have like a clay roofing shingle.
No, I lost that.
You threw that into the ocean.
Yeah, the only thing I have is a golden frog and the single ball bearing.
And your time.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have anything. He doesn't. It looks like he doesn't have anything there.
All right.
Yeah, we're out of luck. He can. He asks Oressa for a dagger.
Alessa.
Oressa, do you have a dagger?
Yeah, she does.
All right, he fucking stabs it into the ground real fucking hard.
Make a strength check for.
Fucking stomps it with his foot,
I raise my arms and I say, I'm not climbing down that rope unless Taurus is holding it.
and he's like, "Well, you're gonna do fucking bad," and he doesn't. No.
It goes in, but maybe not as much as you'd like.
Can he do it again?
No. No, he can't.
No. Their hands are jelly.
Okay, well. Then...
Not unless the circumstances change.
All right. Well, yeah, he ties it.
Ties it off? Okay.
He fucking goes down, and he's like, "I'll go down."
So Kyle as Taurus, roll a d100, please.
Don't make.
All right, he makes it down. Alessa will, looking at the scenario, she will instead decide to try to do the Matrix thing, like down the wall,
Yeah.
Nice.
like this. So have her make a acrobatics check.
Okay.
If she's not proficient in that, then that'd just be plus her dex. I think she.
She is proficient. One moment.
Let's see. 24. Yeah. Ricky, you get a hard on as you see Alessa just like monkey spider climb down the fucking.
I'm like, oh, you ever been shot out of a cannon before?
She just nods yes. She gets down to the bottom. Dove, you're the only one remaining up top, I think. Will you remain up top?
I look around and I poke my head down the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see the bottom?
Do you have dark vision?
Yeah.
Well, Torch dropped a torch down there.
Yeah, he dropped the torch.
Yeah, you can see the torch flickering and all your party members bickering like usual.
How far down is it?
30 feet.
Jump. How bad can it be?
I didn't see you jumping.
I'll catch you.
That Taurus is like, yo, I'll put a hand out.
Can I try to tie off the rope like before the knife? Tie it off to the top of the ladder.
Sure. You're not sure. I mean, yeah. Yes, you can. The answer is yes, you can.
I do that.
Okay. You untie the rope from the dagger.
No. I'm not untying. I'm saying like before the knife.
So make another knot, you're saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
They're new.
So that like there will
Pull up
be
the
knot
magic
number
rope.
1, and then if that fails, there's also the
We're all
knot.
like, look at this, he's fucking
So,
leaving
the rest
with
of
a
you-
rope.
The rest of you see the rope just
We're all
up the
kind of
tunnel.
silent.
Yeah, so you spend a couple minutes tying it up and then throw the rope back down.
Wait, wouldn't Taurus be like, magic rope, come here? Be like,
No,
why
we're
is
all
he
just
just
kind of standing there stunned, staring.
why
at
is
what
this
he-
asshole taking the rope from us? Now
Yeah.
we're stuck down here.
He's like, I never fucking trusted him. But he
What-
doesn't.
I feel
Oh,
like
you
I feel like
want
there's a fundamental misunderstanding here. All right, let's say this is the knife, right? And the
No,
rope
we
is like
get it.
this.
We're just what we see. is
But
the
I'm
rope
not
getting
pulling the
pulled
rope up. This is 30 feet,
Yeah.
right?
But to
I'm
make
gonna
a knot,
like,
you would need to use the whole rope.
no, I don't.
So you just magically summon a knot here?
No, I make like a loop here, and then
Yeah, you
wrap
have
it
to
around,
pull
and then
the-
tie it around itself.
You'll have to pull the rope up to do that.
That is so
yeah, I guess
far from true.
If Dove has knowledge of knots, sure, yeah, then he could do that. He does that.
I mean, Dove probably doesn't have knowledge of knots.
He does it. It's
Great,
done. The DC has been reduced by 5.
great. Then I like check it. I give it some tugs to make sure. Does it seem secure?
Yep. You want to go down?
Yes.
Roll D100.
Oh Lord. 20.
You make it down and nothing breaks.
Thank God.
You're all at the bottom of the hole.
Yay, the hole! I pick up the torch and I'm like, we're in the hole!
Oh.
Was this a good idea?
I say, let's not yell. We don't want to wake the fucking demons.
Yeah, the
Oh,
question
Christ.
remains of why we are down here. We know that the
Well.
the papers that we need for Asian are to the north.
Where's your sense of adventure, Dove? What the
My
fuck?
sense of adventure
We're
is
looking-
just fine, but I'd rather get paid. There's
Well, yeah,
no
we get
sense
paid
in-
if we can get these grayskins out of here.
Yeah, but
No,
you know what
we
we
have
could do is we could
grayscale.
go explore to the north. There's no point in arguing about it now.
Yeah, we're in the hole.
Hole.
The gorgeous hole!
Hole.
I'm like, what the fuck is that smell?
Oh, it's bad.
This hole sucks.
I was like, hole.
When you see
Dylan, you're supposed to give me a beer. You're not supposed to just get you a.
There's
a
no
Mountain
beer
Dew.
left. You guys just drank the last 2 beers.
Wow, what's happening?
Hold on, I'll drink this Mountain Dew instead.
Hey, don't be.
All right, so a long ass dark
Yeah,
tunnel
yeah.
is in front of you. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I guess I'm going to do a little walking. Is it like big, like wide, or is it like a tunnel?
No, it's probably about 5.5 feet, so you're actually probably hunching, you and Bjorn.
Fuck, this hole sucks.
It's tiny. It looks like it was not made by like master miners, or anything like that.
Does
It was
Taurus
made by
recognize-
miners.
Was it It is by like some kind of dwarven.
It looks like it was just like no, there's no like engineering to it. It's just like it was hastily cut out of the rock.
Okay. Okay.
Excuse me, that's my seat.
Excuse me.
Kitty.
Excuse me.
I'll get it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I guess I walk a teeny bit, just
Okay.
not standing in one place.
You have your dark vision shit.
Where's she went?
All right. So you continue walking on, Ricky, and eventually you can see that the hallway keeps on going, but you start seeing traces on the ground, on the ceiling, and on the walls of this like bulbous yellow, like furry mold.
How big are we
Is
talking?
it-
Little tiny patches.
Oh, okay.
But you can see like little pieces, and then you can see like a little further, and then your vision kind of dims beyond that.
It's not like it's a big mold. It's a bunch of molds.
Yeah, a bunch of little patches of mold.
Gotcha.
Do I
Right.
recognize
I
this
have
mold?
a what?
Make a nature check.
Can the mold hear me?
Yes.
Oh, mold.
Hello, mold. Like,
Hello.
I'll use guidance to
oh, hi there.
roll a d4.
I can't believe you just do that.
Yeah, it's like an Overwatch game. It's like guidance, guidance. Like
Press Q to use guidance.
10. It's some kind of mold. Hard to tell. I mean, you know of a lot of molds in the world, but you're not specific. You're not like you don't know the good shit. You know.
I am knowledgeable about mold.
Yeah.
with an arrowhead. I pull an arrow from my quiver. I pick a piece off,
You want to pick a piece off?
scrape it at the wall.
All right, so you scrape it, and it lets out like a little fart.
I laugh.
Wait, can I use my herbalism kit to identify the mold?
I'll say that you can do nature check with advantage.
Okay.
So you can just add that +2, roll again.
I should have asked that before.
But you didn't.
I
Hmm.
Some kind of mold, you're not sure.
It was meant to be.
The gods have spoken.
It's a mystery mold.
So when you touch it with the arrowhead, it does kind of like just like lets out this little fart.
Ah! Like, okay, well, we got mold, everybody. That's what this awful smell is.
Moldy smell.
You guys
Aren't
wanna-
you? Are you like? I thought you were up ahead scouting out the tunnel.
I assumed like we were just like casually walking. We're in a pit. Are you guys just like staying still?
I mean, I thought that was our usual shtick. Is you're like, I'm gonna go check it out, and then we hang back.
Okay, yeah, I will come back talk about the fart mold.
I say let's move forward.
Yeah.
Start walking ahead.
Okay. So yeah, you get to kind of the same place. You start seeing.
I bring the torch.
Oh, yeah,
No, I
don't.
leave the
Doesn't
torch.
Brina have like 5,000 feet of dark vision or something
Yeah,
like that?
she does.
120
I leave the torch,
feet.
actually.
It's so fucking stupid. I hate you so much. All right. So you above everyone else because you're a super person. See, at the end, you see this mold continue getting thicker and thicker until you see at the end of the tunnel is this roughly 20 by 20 foot circular room, and you see crawling all along the floors of this room in thick patches are bulbous accumulations of this sickly yellowish mold.
Moving mold?
No, just seems like mold like you see on
Oh.
a sandwich that's too old, except it is like this kind of sickly yellow color. The mold itself seems to accumulate more and higher over what seems to be like a large rock or something. And at the far end of the room, past the mold, you can see another ladder leading upwards.
Fucking Christ. Okay, so did you say that okay, I'm just gonna keep moving forward. Did you say there's a room at the end of this, and then I can see a little bit past that, and there's a ladder at the end of it?
It's like a circular room, and on the far end of the circular room, there's a ladder going up.
I'm gonna
past the sea of mold.
I'm gonna get stealthy and cautiously move towards the circular room.
Okay. Roll a stealth check.
I'll use
And
guidance on her.
I'm gonna have Alyssa back me up. She'll be like right by my side.
Have her roll one too.
Okay.
Is there any limit on guidance?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, it takes 6 seconds
Well,
to
it is
cast.
concentration.
Oh, it's concentration. So you just move the concentration, like.
Yeah.
20. Very good. And 18.
What are we doing? I'm sorry, I missed.
I'm continuing down the hole. It looks like Brandon drew it, but there's another room, or someone drew it. There's another room at the end. It's circular. It's got mold all over it.
It's
Yeah.
going lower.
Going straight,
It's
and
roughly
then
the
there's a
same
ladder at the end of it.
I'll give you a better.
Whoa, Booj, I worked real hard on that drawing. All
No,
right.
you did. And you were pretty much correct. It's just the perspective's wrong. Boom, boom, boom. Whoop, down we go. There you go.
Great.
Now, is this to scale?
No.
So I'm gonna cautiously go into the room. Does this mold look dangerous?
As dangerous as any mold can be.
How dangerous do I know
Jelly wall.
mold that looks like this can be?
Roll a nature check.
Very nice.
You're like, well, some molds and cheeses are good.
Good point. I love cheese. Let's
far
go.
away is
He eats the mold.
I walk forward. Do I see anything weird?
Make a perception check. Anyone in front can make a perception check.
I will do that. I love perceiving.
13.
Oh, he
Can
can.
it's Alessa, right? Am I saying it wrong?
Yes.
What?
It's Alyssa, but with an E instead of a Y.
My eyes become.
I'm saying that.
lasers,
Alessa.
and I
It's
know everything about the-
Olessa.
So
Oh,
Alyssa,
Alyssa.
but with an E instead of the Y.
Whatever Brandon is saying is what I'm saying, so I'm confused.
Very good. Anyways, so Brina and Bjorn with the crazy eyes, and would you like guidance on that?
Yeah.
Okay, go
Why
right.
No,
not?
thank you.
Why
I'll
not?
pass.
All right, 29. All right.
129.
So Brina's like, I see, and then Bjorn's like, no, I see it. You see the thing in the center that the mold seems to be accumulating around seems to be some kind of humanoid, you're guessing probably dwarvish skeleton on top of a rock. And he has like a backpack on his back, and it's just like crawling with this mold all over it.
Does the mold look like it's moving, or is it like
No, it's not moving. It's
molded
just
up?
mold.
Mold, just mold.
I don't think I've ever said mold so many times in my life.
All right.
Hi guys.
Hey,
Marley.
Hey,
you're in the mold.
Hey, Marley's here.
sorry I'm late.
It's all right.
Okay.
I've been playing. You're really fucking awesome. You met a
Nice.
ghost and you drank a bunch of vinegar.
That's what I do all the time.
Like Taurus.
I
didn't
fucking
throw up?
crush it. You didn't even throw up.
Excellent.
I know. You're welcome.
Right now you're in a mold room. All right, so
Whoa.
what would you like to do? Sorry, that was
Yeah,
a
let's casually walk toward the mold. I don't know. No,
Wait,
I,
someone saw the backpack thing.
Bjorn and Brina did.
Yeah, I share the information about the backpack.
Yeah,
in the
I know.
skeleton.
I pick up a rock and I kind of toss it at the skeleton.
I try to grab the rock.
Okay, you know
The two of you roll initiative to see what happens first.
I don't understand why he's doing this.
What? I'm just seeing what's happening.
Oh,
Perfect. The perfect
Use
roll.
agency.
Brina, you jump up, but you're just way too short. And
I'm just like, what? The
I kind of expected
I'm
that.
sorry, I didn't know we were in fucking Silent Hill.
Yeah.
you are.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
I give it a
So-
toss. I'm not
Yep.
buzzing
The two
it.
of you. You throw the rock on the mold, and you notice that it's like dust that's been settled for a long time. It doesn't look like a lot's there, but as soon as you disrupt it, it kind of explodes into this cloud.
I hold my breath.
Yellow spores. I need both Ricky and Brina to make Constitution saving throws.
Man,
Oh.
the ironic part would be if Brina failed and Ricky made it.
No.
No, they both failed. So, as
Well,
you
Kyle rolled dexterity.
you did roll dexterity. That you need a
Alright.
Constitution saving throw.
There you
10.
go.
You
You're
still failed.
welcome.
Oh, I didn't do a saving throw. Can you
It's
add,
probably the same.
It's probably gay.
add 3 to that?
It's,
Right?
I'm going to take it because I don't think you have any bonus to Constitution save.
No, he's a wizard. He's proficient. Or oh, never mind.
He's in part of his turn.
Constitution is my save.
Okay, go for it then.
I mean, I don't need to re-roll. Like, what's
Plus
hang on.
3.
Yeah, it's just I add my proficiency, right? So yeah, so it's 14 plus 3. which is 17, which is the same exact thing I just rolled.
Wow, the coincidence.
It
Okay,
was
so
meant
you
to
save-
be.
You save, Brina.
Fuck yeah, I do. I'm fucking like.
Yeah, you hold your breath real quick. Ricky, you're like, I don't see what the problem. You take 11 poison damage,
Ooh.
and you are poisoned for 1 minute.
What does poison mean?
Poisoned as a condition
Really?
Not like typing.
means that your attack and ability checks have disadvantage.
Ah.
Same. That doesn't make any sense.
And at this, now that the clouds spans out, you can kind of see a little bit better this skeleton on top of the rock and his
I suggested
backpack.
to use his
Brina, make an Arcana check for me.
Thank you.
Ooh, 27 with that amazing genius roll. You see the backpack and you're like, that's definitely a magic item. That's definitely a haversack.
I say, holy shit! Hot dog! We got some good stuff over here. That's a haversack. I don't know what that is.
As you have the full name, it's like Hammond's Heward haversack or something.
It's a bag of holding.
Plus some extra goodness.
Okay. Do you want me to like read it or?
No,
something?
you just know of the item. Like you notice it and you're like, I know what that is.
Okay.
Do.
So yeah, I walk over to the haversack and I sort of look at the skeleton. I want to double check and there's if
So
it's
you want to walk through all the mold up to the center of the room?
is it still in the air?
I sit down and I say, I'm sick for a minute.
In
Everybody,
fact,
I need a minute.
Ricky, you take 5 more poison damage, and I need you to make another Constitution save.
Okay.
Wait, I thought you said that it settled.
It's still in the air.
Oh.
Failed, so-
Okay.
But there's that, like you. It's basically like you set off a couple pods of mold. There's others leading up to the rock.
All right. So I got a 4.
Yep. So you are still poisoned. You're coughing and puking.
Yeah.
Can I,
But didn't you say I'm only sick for a minute?
You have the poison condition for a minute. You will continue to take poison damage in such way as you did originally on each of your turn until you make the save or until you are cured.
Okay. So
I don't have a high constitution.
I'm gonna say, okay, I guess we need to back up and figure out how we're gonna get around this mold. But that's a magic bag, and we should really
I
get it.
say, Dub, why don't you use your magic hand to grab the bag?
I'm thinking we should. I'm gonna die if I don't do this. Is there anyone that can cure me? Because
Yeah.
I could die if we don't worry about this first.
I say, you're gonna be fine, baby boy. And
I
sort
laugh
of like,
and say, maybe you could learn from the experience that you shouldn't throw rocks at strange bits of mold.
Ricky, make another Constitution save.
Thanks, guys. You should do something about this. I have less than 20% health. Constitution. Okay.
I heal Ricky for
Constitution.
15 healing.
All right. Well, you suffered 5 more points of poison, so
Great. About to die.
well, you don't die. You.
Yeah.
Am
I'm
I-
out of
Can I help? Can I breathe into your body and help you?
I don't know. Is someone gonna cure me?
Yeah, I just
My
did
breath is a
What
lot
did you
stronger
do?
than yours.
13 healing.
I'll
I'm
say,
healing, but does that?
I'll say that if Taurus
No,
wants
it
to
doesn't
give you like
cure.
mouth,
Yeah. So
I'll give you
don't
a,
heal me. Cure me.
advantage on a
I'm
Constitution.
gonna just lose that health now.
Okay.
Ricky, do you want me to punch it?
Can you
With the
try
poison?
doing healing on me? Someone? Anyone?
Did you
I can
not
give you
hear
mouth to
Dylan?
mouth.
Like, have you
No,
not
he
been paying
didn't.
attention?
He didn't cure me. He just gave me 13 health.
Well, no one can cure you. That's a
Yeah,
spell.
like
I can't
I'm
cure
a
you.
sorcerer. I don't know what you want from me. I can't do
I
that.
thought you could just use nature and cure poison. I don't know.
I don't have it
Are you
prepared.
doing mouth to mouth for Taurus? For Ricky Taurus?
Can I use my medicine skill to try to cure Ricky?
You don't.
There's a cure poison is like a level 3 spell.
Yeah, it's not like medicine's not going to help the poisoning.
Oh, okay.
Medicine check, I mean.
So I wouldn't even waste your fucking hit points on me. I'd probably just die from
You
it.
already did.
Can I?
Taurus grabs you and starts breathing into your mouth. Make another Constitution saving throw with advantage.
Me or
Yay.
him? Okay. I'm trying to breathe the poison out of your body.
Right, you're like, ooh!
He's siphoning it out.
Constitution.
Just piss into my mouth.
All right.
There
With
you
that,
go.
Taurus sucks the remaining
Yeah.
out of your body, and
Yay.
Taurus, being a dwarf, is immune to poison.
Yay!
So you cough,
Yeah.
you cough and sputter. But
I
you
put Ricky on my shoulders.
And I'm like, oh, so sick. And I'm like, wait, if you're immune to poison, why don't you just go get the bag?
So I think he's immune to the condition poison. I don't think he's immune to
But he has
poison
resistance to
damage.
poison.
I take half poison damage.
You have resistance. Okay.
Oh, well, then.
So while you guys figure out what to do, I'm going to use another bathroom break because I have the bladder of a hummingbird.
I'll also do that because I also have the bladder of Christopher Boudreaux.
Kyle, you want to know something rad?
Yeah.
My girlfriend bought me a $200 pillow.
Weird. What are you gonna do with a big pillow like that?
It's normal size, but the one side is cold. It's,
One side is cold?
yeah, the other side is like normal temperature, so if you're cold,
That's so crazy. Where'd you get it?
it's sleep country. It was buy one get one free, so she wanted to get herself a pillow, and she's I like that pillow, and she's like, nice. I'll get
That fucking rules. Is it like weird foam or is it like?
Yeah, it's memory foam and it has gel on the one side.
What do you think about that? Does that like really bother you? Or-
No, it was comfortable as hell.
That's good. I was always kind of worried that like a foam pillow would like freak me out.
Ooh,
I've never had one
casting
before, but
frostbite on some mold.
You're casting what?
Frostbite.
Okay.
I'm gonna cover my mouth and run the other direction.
At what distance would you like to do frostbite?
At max distance, 16.
Okay. All the way.
Yeah.
Okay. What? I mean, you hit.
Okay. So what happens?
So you see that the ground kind of gets a little frosty. The mold comes back into it blows up into a cloud and just is kind of hanging there. But it didn't seem to destroy the
It
mold.
doesn't like die or anything.
No. Anyone else would like to make a nature check about this mold? Free to do so.
I will make a nature check. I'm
Could I
sorry.
do a
I'm
taste
eating
test?
peanut butter. No. I say no. You asked that out loud and I say no.
What?
I asked if I could do a taste test.
Oh yeah.
You can.
Can you got you're resistant.
I use never mind.
24
It's some
nature.
kind of yeah. So you've heard of yellow mold. It's called yellow mold.
Right.
Yeah, it's grows in dark places. It kind of grows in patches. It ejects spore clouds that can poison people. You know that.
Can you walk around it? If like you don't touch it, will it not? It not
Yeah,
spit at
you have to disturb
Does
the
it
mold.
spit on sight?
No, it is not sentient. It's just like dust. When you step on it, it kind
This
of
is like some alien
Does
isolation.
he know what kind of
stuff.
damage it's weak against?
sunlight. It will burn away in sunlight.
I say it's yellow mold, you guys.
I'm like, yeah.
Makes great beer.
I say okay. So, are there any spots where there's ground that you can walk on, or is it all mold ejecting? I mean, spore ejecting mold.
So where you're at, there is the spot that Bjorn just blew up, and now there's like a cloud there. If you wait for it to settle down, there'll be enough space from there to the rock where the guy's at. You'd have to make like a kind of a tricksy jump to get there, and maybe a tricksy jump back, or a tricksy jump over to the ladder. But that seems like something that could happen.
Alessa
what he has.
volunteers.
A 10 acrobatics.
Wait, but Alessa volunteers to go.
What's her acrobatics?
He's +7.
Oh, I'm plus 10.
Well, you're dead. You're like dead. Yeah, and we're not
Yeah,
gonna
I
have
mean,
you
well,
on
if
feet in
I
the middle.
blow up again, I'll. But okay, yeah, we can kill her.
Do you need healing?
What could I do?
No, she can't die.
Huh. Well, that's good. Yeah, let's use her then.
Yeah, Alessa. says-
She'll nod with absolute confidence, unerring, and she walks
Yeah.
over and attempts to make a long jump.
Use
Um,
guidance.
okay. So make a acrobatics check for Alessa.
Is Alessa the scooter?
No, Alessa is the woman, the gray ribbon that Drasic gave you. Yeah,
Our friend from last time.
I was
you
not
went
here
around,
last
so
time.
You missed a lot of stuff. So she deftly kind of just over to the area without effort. Ricky, you're like, Jesus, this woman.
I'm like, I was like, if I liked women, this would be the girl.
Yeah.
I say, if you could please bring us back the sack.
She definitely lands on top of the rock where the skeleton is, and she breaks off the sack from the skeleton. And where would you like her to go? Either to back over or to the ladder?
What does the ladder path look like?
Covered in mold, but there is a clear jumping path to the ladder.
How far away is the ladder from the rock?
10 feet.
Jesus fucking Christ. Great.
You probably want to send the backpack to us, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, you don't want to send it down the ladder.
And not it's up. The ladder goes up.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
If you had to guess, it probably connects to that hole you saw in the ghosts.
Ah,
Jeez, let's just go back.
Yeah.
We're here and she's over here.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I have her bring the backpack back.
All right, have her make another acrobatics check. Also very good. She puts it on her back.
Someone's freaking the fuck out right now.
And she kind of like stops in front of you and takes off the backpack, hands it to you.
Okay, thank you. Can we talk about the haversack real quick? What does it do? What is it?
So this is, you do identification, Heward's handy haversack.
Yay!
Okay, this backpack has a central pouch, 2 side pouches, each of which is an extra dimensional space. Each side pouch can hold 20 pounds of material, not exceeding a volume of 2 cubic feet. Backpack always weighs 5 pounds.
Hell yeah.
It seems worse than a bag of holding.
How does it seem worse?
If it can only hold 40 pounds. Can't...
That has a specific, well, the bag of holding has a specific holding weight. Too.
Yeah, but isn't it like way bigger?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So
I want to
that
say
is
the
how
bag
it
of holding
worse,
is.
Brandon.
What's that?
That is how it is worse.
That's the way it works.
Yeah, I thought we could fit like a house in the bag of holding.
Well, you can fit like, it's like 70 feet, right?
A breathing creature can be placed inside of it.
Yeah,
Yay.
Only for like 10 minutes.
for a time.
On this bag as well, Brina, as you're checking it out, you see dangling are 2 potions off of the side.
2 who?
Potions.
2 potions. What are the potions? Do I
You can come and find out.
them?
You do the identify thing. Is the identify thing a ritual, or can you just...
It just, I'm pretty sure it actually says as a ritual.
Okay, so
Pretty
you
sure
take...
hang on a second. Let me look at that.
Because you're basically Deckard Cain. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yes. This is
Stay
a
a while
potion.
and identify.
Stay a while and I'll die.
Is there anything in the backpack?
You can cast them as rituals. Wait, you know the artificer spells detect magic and identify, and you can cast them as rituals. I wonder if that means that
how long is the casting time on identify?
it would be, I think it'd be 10 minutes. Or actually, I think last time someone actually told me it's 1 minute. Like
The casting time is?
yeah.
It's 10
No.
minutes plus the casting time of the spell.
10 minutes plus the casting time, you said?
Yeah.
Identify is 1 minute, so it'll take 11 minutes to cast as a
Take
ritual.
11 minutes to cast as a ritual.
Yeah, sure. I fucking identify the potions and I say, well, while we all figure out what we're gonna do, I'm gonna take a look at this stuff. Does anybody want this magic bag? This bag has 2 pockets to an extra planar dimension, and they can hold many pounds worth of things, and it only weighs 5 pounds at all times. I'll take it if
anything
no one
in it?
else wants
Yeah,
it.
open it.
Yeah, why don't you look in?
Look in
Yeah,
there.
kind of seems like your shtick, Brina.
Yeah, I am identifying the potions, and
So it'll take 22 minutes to identify both.
cool. I will identify the potions. Well,
As she starts waving her hands and doing her ritual, I say, maybe we should get out of the mold-filled cavern before we settle down for another 10 minutes for you to identify something.
I put Brina on my back while she identifies.
I say, okay, you know what? That's a very good point. And I double check, look inside the bag, make sure it's not filled with horrible demons.
So you look inside and it's just blackness in there. If I'm not mistaken, it works similarly to a bag of holding where...
You have to reach in there and what you want.
Yeah, you have to have in your mind what you want to get out of there.
Yeah.
What if we turn upside down and shake? Does anything that was in there fall?
I don't think so.
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
definitely not. I put my hand in and I say, gold. in both pockets.
Okay.
And then I try to say, I'm gonna go through all the money, gold,
Can I-
gem, nice thing.
You can like
Can I-
put your head in there. I think.
Can I make an
I
arcana?
guess I'm saying that in my head. I guess if I don't have to say it out loud.
When you say opal, 2 large opals appear worth 100 gold each.
There you go.
Can I make an arcana?
Say ha 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 ha! Look at this.
You're rich.
What was that, Brandon?
Can I make an arcana check to see what Dove knows about Heward's handy haversack?
Sure.
Do I know
No.
that I can turn it inside out for everything to fall out?
Yeah.
Great, I turn it inside out.
Nothing comes out.
Great, I turn it
Seems like
back
the opal.
uninside out and then say, can we get out of the mold-filled cavern now?
I say, okay, so let's figure out what's on the other side of that thing. Alessa could go up the ladder and tell us what's over there.
I already know what's.
Yeah,
we know
I
it's the
gesture and I
hole.
say, like, that's the room that
Wait.
Elian was in.
We
Wait.
do know.
What? No, we don't know.
The
He
GM
said,
told us.
Dude said you assume that that's where it leads. He didn't say that's where it is.
Okay, let's send Alessa there.
She
Yeah.
nods with determination and runs back over.
Great idea. Okay,
She can't die, Rude.
she can't die.
Have her make a athletics check.
18.
Okay, onto the rock.
Okay.
Have her make another one for the. Oof. Yeah, she makes it, but she stumbles a little bit as she hits the ladder. But nonetheless, she up the.
Great job.
Good job, you.
Just want to wait
You
for her to come
bitch.
back.
I would assume that I told her to come back and tell us what's over there. She's not deaf. She's mute.
She will use a couple of seconds later down the ladder. Have her make an acrobatics check to get to the rock.
I point at her as she's jumping over and cast messenger, and I say, that's the hole that had Ilian in it, right? That's where we were before?
Yes. Have
I
her do
tell
it.
everyone, yes, like I thought. It's the same place that Ilian was. Can we get out of the mold-filled cavern now?
I don't know.
Oh, I like it in
Something
here.
else terrible happens to Ricky.
Wait, I wanna.
I like it in here. And I start breathing.
Great, you can stay here. I'm heading out. I walk over to the
Let's take a
ladder
nap
and
here,
start
guys.
climbing up.
Let's take a short rest.
Yeah.
Sure, rest in the mold.
No.
Belly
No.
flop on
I'm
the
gonna roll in the mold.
I do
Roll
an
for
Olympic
initiative.
swap dive into
Roll
the.
for mold initiative. All right, so you want to go back upstairs.
Yeah.
All right. Who's the first person that's going to
Me,
roll a d100?
What a fucking scrub. Did that.
30.
Okay, you make it all the way up. Who's next?
Sorry, that's a 3, not a 30.
Me.
Really, it's a 3?
Yes, it's a 3.
Okay, you get halfway up. Your anchors break, and you go plummeting, taking 4 points of damage as you smash your back into the ground, and the rope piles around you.
Which rope? The magic rope or the? Oh, okay.
You see, and right beside you, the dagger. Ching!
Say,
It's
Taurus, what's going on with your rope?
Rope work better.
Can you send it back up there? Let's try again.
Rope, climb up there and hook yourself in real tight.
so it will go up and try to tie itself to the second rung, as the first one has already broken, and it will tie itself around, turn into knots. Who would like to go up?
Me.
Someone strong with rope-like things that can also help people up in case
Roll
it breaks.
a d100.
Can you do that, Dove?
No, but I want to get the heck out of this hole. I rolled a 4.
Okay, it breaks the second rung, and you fall again.
Okay, I cast spider climb and I climb
You
up.
take
the
6 points of bludgeoning damage as you smash into the ground the same exact way.
All right.
And
I thought you were saying Dylan, and I'm like, no.
comes back down.
wall. No spells.
Without saying anything, Bjorn just walks up the wall.
Oh, you did spider climb?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see your friend.
Why don't you spider
Say,
climb?
what the
Taurus?
fuck?
Strongest
Can I
character we
can I
have.
do that?
No.
Yeah, spider climb.
Why didn't you spider climb Taurus?
Taurus.
The strongest character with the rope.
Okay, I cast spider climb on Taurus.
Instead of yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems
All right.
to make sense.
Taurus, you feel like your hands and feet are sticky enough as to climb up walls.
What about the rest of my body?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
start,
the rest of your body, you can just
roll.
roll.
I start rolling up the wall.
Yeah, like a roll of tape.
Yeah.
It's like the opposite of those sticky men.
His hands and legs going.
All right, am I at the top now?
Say, can you help us get up, please?
Bye. And it's a joke. And I throw the rope down and I hold on to one end. Note, I hold the one end.
Yes.
I once again try to climb the rope.
Wait, don't climb yet. I'm just holding it.
There's
Yes.
nothing else.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
strong enough that you could handle any of these fucking.
Oh, okay. I was gonna like tie it to my
Oh,
waist and like stab my sword in the ground.
Right. You can if you want.
That's
No, it's fine. If you, it's fine.
No, you're definitely stalwart enough. All these people are fucking, pussies.
You got 20
they're
strength.
lightlings.
Yeah.
They all weigh less.
You knocked down an orc's family's house today.
You did.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds
are-
good.
Hurricane Taurus. So yeah, everyone can make it up, especially if the rope makes itself into knots, pretty easily.
Okay.
You're all back at the top,
We're all at the top. We're
Um,
all high fiving. Except
and you want to take some time to identify these potions. Peter.
Yes, please.
All right, so you sit down for about 20 minutes.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm doing multiple things. The character sheet just like put
Yes, I
my
mean.
inventory in the middle of the screen over my HP. I have no idea why. I'm not going to waste any more time identifying potions at this time. I'll put them into my new handy haversack.
Okay,
Is
I'll
that-
say that you had time to identify one of them.
Okay.
One of them is a potion of gaseous form.
Nice.
Jesus Christ! It's a potion of gaseous form.
I'm like, well, shit. Let's do the other one. These sound interesting. I got 10
I
minutes.
say, well, okay. Where are we going next? We're gonna have to go up to. We have to go up to where the clicking was, don't we?
Yeah, it looks like we've dealt with.
To the clicking.
Yeah, great. The clicking.
Okay.
To
Yeah.
the
Yeah, I'm going to jump on Bjorn's back, and I'm going to identify the potion while that's happening.
Climb up here, Brina.
All right, so I'm gonna identify that potion while we walk over.
Okay, as you make in enough time to realize that this is an elixir of health.
What is an elixir of health?
Look it up. It's in the DMG.
All right, I will look it up.
Okay, so you all want to make your way to the rooms beyond the orcs in the tunnels.
I give him a wave as I walk by. I'm like, hello.
They barely nod. They're like,
I don't know how to spell
What are those
elixir.
rations?
Eli.
Were they tasty?
IR. You buy their strings all the time, Pete.
Yeah, it's not coming up in the.
Well,
I got it. I'm not worried.
all right. So you guys want to you move past them? Is anyone moving stealthily?
I will.
Okay. Roll that stealth.
I say, Ricky, next time you get poisoned, come to me, baby. I say, this'll do the trick.
Yeah.
Okay, 11.
11. Okay. You're moving up.
I
From-
point at Brina and message to her, don't say that. You're just encouraging him to eat something stupid and get poisoned again.
I say, you're not wrong.
Well, you never know.
You are
Because
not-
once someone's poisoned, then you're like, now we know you can't do that.
Yeah, because I was going to eat the mold. That was my overall plan.
That was Taurus's plan.
That was my plan.
Yeah.
Soul. Soul. Bjorn.
I'm listening intently for clicking. I don't know
Are
how
you
far
coming
we're
with me, Ricky?
Yeah, you want me to come? You want to high five
Yeah.
me? All right.
You want
I want to come.
Roll that bone.
Ooh, boy.
I'm gonna send Alyssa with them at all times if we're stealthing.
Look at that, dude.
It's great. Everything is just a D20 plus 7.
Yay.
There you go.
On.
Let's roll like that.
Yes, she does. Okay. So you all three move ahead. You move into what seems to be a large, mined-out natural cave. You can see that there are the remains of mine tracks and mine carts strewn about. You see large stalactites and stalactites and mites. Did I say mites? Mites and tights. The up and down. from the ceiling and floor. But most prominently, you can see this 5-foot wide stream flowing from south to north through this cavern, and it's kind of like it's not like a rushing stream, but it's has a little bit of speed to it.
Does the water look natural to me?
Yeah, it's hard to see through right now, but it doesn't look like it's made of blood.
Always a plus.
It is. You never know with D. It's D&D.
This is huge.
You can see to the north there seems to be a tunnel leading into the darkness beyond your sight. And I'd like you two to make perception checks if you could.
Any clicking? Yeah.
That's what we're.
What about Alessa?
Do I perceive?
Yeah, Alessa can roll one.
clicking.
It says passive perception is 13. So is it plus 1?
Plus 3.
Is it plus 3?
If her passive perception is 13, then her perception mod is plus 3.
What's her wisdom bonus?
Wisdom is plus 0.
And
Okay.
she's proficient in perception.
I think she's proficient.
Okay, so it's still plus 3.
Sure,
Yep.
why not? No one knows except Brandon.
Well, whatever she sees, she doesn't tell anybody about it. So actually, I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter. I'm not sure from like a
I tap her and
gameplay.
I ask her to charades.
She may snap her fingers and.
Yeah. Okay.
So she's moving forward a bit in front of you guys, and she's coming like up to one of the bridges across the little cavern, and she puts up her hand like, "Wait," both of you guys, and then she points up into the ceiling. And from it, you can see it's dark up there, but it seems like a part of the ceiling just crawls. And you hear,
Oh my god, I know what it is.
and you can see something released from the ceiling and land down in front of you, this lumbering hulk of a creature. And you can just see it's clicking and chattering in front of you. You don't see the one that landed behind you.
Mm.
No.
And 1 second, please.
Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord.
Ah!
It's a bunch of Nyx assassins.
I'd like you all to roll initiative.
Even me?
Yay!
Oh fuck, are those like all millipedes?
So there are these tall, bipedal things with like these giant mandibles.
Oh, you didn't like make us select so we can.
Turn tracker, please.
Yes, the turn tracker. The turn tracker here. We can get rid of the wolf, and we can get rid of the mind flayer.
Yay.
I can't select my boy.
Or
I
bullets.
gotta
Can
do
someone tell me what the initiative thing is? I'm trying to say it. The
Dexterity.
formula.
Dexterity
Yes.
mod.
Thank you.
Guidance work on initiative?
What?
Does guidance work on initiative?
No, I'm gonna say no.
Also, you don't have 6 seconds to cast it before initiative happens.
Right, that's true.
I always forget. This is probably my least favorite thing of Roll20. Giving fucking control to every token.
My favorite thing is enjoying a good time with your friends.
Yeah.
Can I say one thing that's awful is that I don't know about you guys, but I can't organize my inventory. If I want to take the handy haversack and drag it up to the first slot, yeah, that doesn't work. Like I click on the lock and I see the things, but they don't move for me. Can someone else touch
Do you have
them
your
and-
character sheet popped out?
Yeah.
It doesn't work unless it's not popped out.
You
What?
should be able to select your tokens.
You can't drag things from the compendium unless it's not popped out.
Can I roll initiative again?
Let me say
I'm
that
not-
without
I'm
a
not
double
trying
negative.
to drag anything from the compendium.
I misunderstand. I thought you were saying you were trying to put the handy haversack into your inventory.
Okay. We're not trying to talk about that right now. So
Oh, wait, I didn't.
there you go.
No, that's
Alright, did everyone do their
In
initiative?
gaseous form, can a monster hurt you?
No,
resistance to normal damage.
Yay.
not unless they get inside your lungs and then turn
You
normal
had a
size.
turn for me, Booch?
What was your initiative?
It was 8.
Yeah, you're in there.
don't see it.
So I don't know why it's not changing your guys' initiative. I can see
To
it.
refresh.
Versus that.
I don't see you.
Gee.
And
you guys selecting your tokens when you're doing this?
I
Yeah.
did.
I did, and it works for me.
Yeah, I don't know if you did.
Don't do it again because I'm fixing them now.
I don't see you in it.
Wow, I'm not.
Yeah, you have to select your token and do it.
I did.
Well,
I can see you. I can see all of them, and that's all that really matters.
Right.
You see a green token.
See a green token.
So I see me.
Alessa is 20, has a 21 initiative.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, and she's gonna kill everything in one turn.
She sure will. Nalessa got that. Bjorn got 8. Looks good enough. Why do I feel like there's way too many tokens here? It's because there are. They're just duplicates. What the hell is going on with the turn tracker?
More tokens.
I think it's a layer thing, Booch, because I'm only seeing it once.
Really? Okay.
Well, you deleted me.
I deleted one of you.
Deleted.
Bye.
Bye.
Great. Hold on. Stop rolling initiative. Stop.
Okay.
Everyone stop. Bialy got an 18.
Da, 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 da.
Taking the first numbers. Bjorn got a 10. Vicky got a 10. Brothers in initiative. Brina got a 5.
I got an 18.
You got an 18. No, you got a 5 on your first initiative.
I got an 18 on my first roll. I got a 5 on my second roll. I got an 18 on my third roll.
I can see the first roll. Oh, you got an 18, then you rolled again. Okay.
Yes.
Then he's there. 14. Taurus is a 5. My goodness gracious God. 8. I'm never going to say roll initiative until I'm like, okay, everything, the entire thing is set up. Now roll.
Everything's perfect? Great. Got it. Now roll initiative.
And the creature.
That's how we can tell we're gonna roll initiative because it takes like 25 minutes first.
Yeah. Fucking. I try to set this shit up, but it always fuck it up somehow. All right. So the creature from behind you guys.
Bjorn is on there somewhere because we still don't see him.
I'm after you.
I can see him.
Or no.
That's fine.
You have
He has a 10. You actually both have a 10. So who has a higher
Right.
dexterity mod?
Me, I have 4.
Mine is a.
Okay. So the creature that none of you saw on the ceiling slams down behind you, Ricky, and Bjorn. Bjorn, you catch. You obviously notice this massive creature fall behind you because the rocks kind of start falling from the ceiling, and you feel the tremor in the ground, and you hear the clicking.
I am an expert about rocks.
You sure are, but you're not an expert about this thing's eyes. You turn around in a panic to look directly into its eyes, and they are turning and twisting in these odd ways, and you become like mesmerized by its eyes. And make a charisma save, yeah.
Oh my god, this is so scary.
Oh
Oh boy. Okay, so I need you to roll a d8 for me. An 8.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so you are dazed and confused, and you look
For
for Ricky.
so
and you're
long.
like,
All right.
my enemy, and you take out whatever weapon you have and smack at Ricky immediately.
no. It's a shitty weapon.
Yeah.
No!
No. You'll shoot.
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah, so you were bad, which is great.
I laugh and I'm like, there's no time for playing right now.
You look into Bjorn's eyes, Ricky, and you can see that there's just like multiple colored lights, and he's just like wide open and staring.
Oh, he has the dead lights.
Okay. So Bjorn, you can't take reactions until the start of your next turn.
Do I get to go this round or no?
We'll probably have a chance to break it.
Yeah, you'll be able to go. You'll be able to go on your own.
Okay.
Just making sure I got the rules right. No, meantime, okay. But it is also going to take a swipe at Ricky with one of its claws.
Yay.
On this once. Actually, I need your AC sheets. Why don't I have that?
Babu.
And it will take another swipe with its other claw, Ricky. Ooh, and that will definitely hit with 18 plus 8.
All right, I will perform a cool, smooth dodge. A kind of
Okay.
dodge.
So you would take 9, reduced to half.
Yay. 5.
How smooth of you.
Round it up or down?
Rounded down as it claws into your back. And then it will reach out with these 2 large pincing mandibles at you, Bjorn.
Oh.
It's trying to crush you. It'll roll a natural 1.
It would crush.
So you're so scared that you're able to back up in time, and these mandibles just crunch against each other. And it moves back. That, it is Alessa's turn.
Okay, Alessa does a triple backflip to behind this thing, and then she takes just like really quickly. She fucking takes out her short sword, and fucking spins it around, throws it up in the air, and then she attacks 3 times.
Okay,
Oh boy.
she'll hit twice.
Great. And that's gonna
Sneak attack.
be yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
is it,
Are all 3 a sneak attack?
no, just once a turn.
Just 1.
So it's gonna be for 1. It's 1d6. This is gonna take for fucking ever. 1d6 plus 4
Economy.
Yeah.
damage, and then
Roll that again. Like I
Thank
think you
you.
can just hit up arrow to, and then you can do the
then,
sneak attack damage afterwards.
And this is sneak attack. So 13, 23 damage.
And that was like a bad roll.
Yeah.
She can do good.
Yeah,
rolls.
so she goes into like a death blossom. She's just, like,
Die, die,
Yeah, this
die.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And cuts into some parts of its hard carapace. And you can kind of see where she's slicing and cutting, like there's this green ichor just kind of coming out from underneath the carapace.
Holy shit, this thing is fucking amazing. So yeah, then she's gonna use cunning action to disengage.
Yep.
And she's gonna like go and like stand right here.
3 more backflips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, are we
And
talking
she-
back flips or back handsprings? I need to picture it in my head.
backflips?
Back flips, okay.
Yeah, just standing backflips. That's she. And she's not like backing up or like taking a step. She's landing. She's nailing all of them. And then she hits her sword on the rocky ground, and it was like ting ting. And then she whistles at the thing behind in front of her.
Yeah. All right. Dracic's gray ribbons, ladies and gentlemen. Dove.
I assume this map is to scale, yes?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to move not in front of Taurus. I kind of want to try to stay behind him, but I have a question about the map. Is this like, path above like darkness and blackness and a big hole?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I figured. So in that case, I will be here, and I'm gonna firebolt this son of a what
So
you
from
call.
that angle, you wouldn't be able to see that guy. So these are like
Oh.
pillars
Gotcha. I thought they were pits. I
no,
misunderstood.
they're-
Okay.
up into the rock. I guess
Well,
they could
then
be
in that case, I will firebolt the near guy. Or, yeah, I'll firebolt the near guy.
By the way, these are what I meant by turntables. I don't know if that was clear.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how that vernacular is. 12 will miss.
That's fine.
It bursts against his carapace, hard carapace. Actually, so fine for this round. But you've noticed that basically you have to avert your gaze on this thing if you're ever going to attack it. Unless if you do look at it, you're going to suffer what Bjorn did, what he suffered.
Gotcha.
So if you avert your gaze, basically you have to do everything at disadvantage, attacks and such,
What
because
about
you have to
spells that
look
do
completely away.
saves? Do they like get
What?
advantage on the save?
Yeah, I'd probably say an advantage on a save for them. But yeah, because you're basically like just
Jesus,
so
advantage on a save? Oh,
advantage on a save and disadvantage if you're using an
My
attack.
God.
Or you can choose to look at them directly and try to beat the charisma check to not be.
Is
Yeah.
it charisma?
Is it a charisma check or a charisma save?
Saving throw.
Okay.
It is one of those things. It is one of the few creatures in D&D that is like, this happens to your players without them knowing it, and it's a weird thing. So I've always felt it was weird. So I'm just telling you now, if you don't avert your gaze, this will happen to you at the start of your turn.
Do we have to avert our straits as well?
Next person.
All right, I will be.
The
Oh,
creature
yeah.
direction. Yep.
That's excellent.
So this one will. This one will leap across the river.
Ooh.
And that's actually as far as it can go.
Ricky Dicky.
This one, though, will move up here,
Oh, great.
and it will make 2 claw attacks on Ricky. One will be a 3, and one will be a 15.
Ricky, what's your AC?
17.
All right.
2 large swings that you duck and weave out of the way. Mandibles on Bjorn. He will hit with a 17.
Bjorn, what's your AC?
11.
Never mind then.
11
I will
damage.
not bend luck that because I can't help you. I'm
No.
sorry.
These 2 huge mandibles will slash in your torso, Bjorn. You will suffer 14 slashing damage.
Oh,
Picks you up and throws you down again.
Dylan, that's so much damage. You only have 30 health.
That's a good sound.
14.
Yeah, they're like a lot of like weird buggy clicks and squeals coming from these things. All right.
All right, seeing that, I scream. I go, "Ah!" And I fucking disengage.
Mhm.
Walking back, and I'm going to slide in for a cool strike with a nunchaku attack.
Ah!
This is a cool strike.
And I'm looking directly at them.
Oh, that's
Okay, so before you do anything, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, I have to do it first? Fuck.
Yes, at the start of your turn.
No!
All right, so you're like nunchaku, and you're just staring at its eyes. So I need you to roll a d8.
Oh,
All right, you look to Bjorn and you're like, enemy! Smash.
Alright.
Oh my god. Please don't hit me.
Oh, I hit you.
Roll to attack.
No.
I mean,
My own brother.
oh my god.
Oh, it's a
Smash
lot of
Bjorn.
damage.
You smash Bjorn right upside the head. And you can just see blood streaming down Bjorn's head now.
This is a problematic monster.
Alright, and that's all you can do.
Yeah, that's all of my moves.
Oh, Jesus.
That's what happens. Bjorn,
That is what happens.
what happens when you try to make the save?
Well, I thought we'd get rid of one and we'd be good.
You could.
Don't leave me alone. Everyone's gonna run away.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, you are about to die. You should. I don't know. You're grappled, aren't you?
No. Am I grappled?
No. No,
Let
the
me get water.
mandibles just slash you up. They don't.
I go down here.
Yeah, I'm sure it's safe.
Yeah.
Okay. I disengage
Bye.
and I fucking run into the river.
Into the river you go.
And I
It seems to
will-
flow to the north.
Use a bonus action to use healing word on myself at level 3.
Very well.
Oh, that's weird. I can't see him. I was like, it's weird because it's my turn. Because it says it's my turn.
I thought I was gonna save your life, and instead I almost killed
We
you.
attacked each other.
You guys are having
Call
a
it
rough
square,
fight.
except for the fact that Bjorn missed and Ricky dealt 10 damage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So Brina. Actually,
That's
Brina
me.
and who has the higher dex roll? I'm guessing Brina, maybe.
Versus who?
Taurus.
I mean, sorry.
Um,
my dexterity mod is 2.
My dexterity mod is -1, so.
Okay, yeah, you go first, Brina.
All right. So I'll say. So I like looking at this thing the way I looked at the sun during the eclipse, which is only sort of.
Stupidly, you didn't actually use protection.
Yeah.
There's like
no.
peripheral vision. You're like looking over here, but try to hit this guy.
Yeah. So I'm gonna like walk backwards to right here, and over my shoulder, I'm gonna throw a vial of alchemical acid.
Throwing salt over your shoulder. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like
So
you like
it's-
bump into him behind you. You're like,
It's a dex save, verse 16.
Okay. He will save with an 18 on die.
Oh wait, 18 on die.
Plus
What's his modified save?
1.
I'm gonna.
Don't do it. Save your points.
Yeah,
Gonna
I
be
guess
a
that's like
long
too
way.
close. 'Cause I
You
have
know what
50-50
this?
chance
You
of
know what
doing
this
it.
spell does, don't you? It does no damage.
Yeah, I know, but I feel
Actually,
like
this one was doing 15 damage. That's not bad at all.
Yeah, but I only have a 25%
Yeah.
chance of actually
But he's
affecting
safe,
it.
so he gets.
Yeah, don't do it. Let him have fun and be safe.
Anything else, Brana?
I fucking I kick it with my foot.
Whoa, you get 2 attack rolls?
And I fucking flex my muscles
Second win.
and I say, come on.
All right, Taurus, batter up.
Oh!
Taurus.
I do a big run to this side.
Taurus, you got charisma, so you can fucking.
I can talk to these beasts.
What's your charisma, Torres?
You
It's
get plus
14.
Oh, not bad.
I'm gonna do a big swing. I'm gonna look it right in the eyes.
Fuck
Oh
yeah!
my God.
Sorry about all the damage you're about to take,
Make
Ricky.
a charisma save and throw.
I can.
Oh my god.
Wait, you want me to do a charisma save?
Yeah.
Have you not been paying attention, Marley?
I think the answer is yes.
Okay.
This is the lifestyle we chose.
That
Just
is-
pass
Did
it.
Hey, look, I cast wild shape.
No!
You can
Jesus
take it.
Christ.
Maybe take it back. Say you lied. Say you were lying and doing a big
Okay.
joke.
All
What
right.
if we all wipe to these things because we can't look at them?
Okay, so I have 1 attack roll, right?
No, roll a d8 for me.
Oh, it's
You
a
have no attack roll this turn. You are put in his
Oh my
confusing.
god, it's not the one where he kills me.
You do nothing. You stand still.
Yay!
Can I at least flex?
Oh yeah, you can flex.
Okay.
You're just like, yeah.
What happens if I
I'm like,
second
wait,
wind?
what are you doing, Doris? He's
What
like,
if I second wind here?
Let me see.
Isn't second wind a bonus action? So if he gets if he's dazed and he gets no action,
what I
he wouldn't
mean,
get a bonus action.
Second wind is not anything, I thought.
It's a nothing.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
1 second.
It's like, wait, fuck this bug.
Sorry, I meant action search. Oh, wait, you guys already used action search.
No, I
me.
didn't.
No? It says
Good
0
one,
or 1.
You got a long rest since then.
Okay. Yeah, action surge is like a non. I think. Yeah, it's like a non thing. It like doesn't exist when you use it. Like, would I be able to attack if I did
Hold on,
that?
I'm just reading through his.
Okay, I'm gonna ask more questions while you're focusing on something else.
Booge, what's the square root of 64? While you're looking that up.
8.
Okay, so yeah, it is actually based on what you roll in the d8. So because you do nothing, you still have you can use your action search. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna action search. I'm gonna do that.
You can look at it, right?
I'm not gonna look at it.
Ah, okay.
Not looking at it gives me disadvantage on my attack rolls, right?
Correct.
That sucks.
That's fine. I can deal with that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking brandish Talon.
Wait, what about that cold one?
I'm not gonna use the cold one right now.
What?
I just don't feel like it, okay?
So
Oh my god,
disadvantage.
Ollie, I see you clicking on your sheet.
Nice.
That's really interesting.
Here's the first attack: a 29 and a 16.
16 is what you need.
All right. First
I didn't know I-
damage.
You see him literally moving.
Yeah.
11.
Laban.
All right. Then we go with the second attack. Not gonna look at it, man. Don't look.
Don't look at it.
11. Not gonna.
but you do manage to come across its torso with Talon, spilling out some of its buggy guts.
The 11 did not hit, right? That's what you're saying.
11 will not do it now.
Yeah.
I think
Okay,
that's how
that's
doors are open.
all right, that's my turn.
Okay. Olessa.
Alessa, win the game,
Wait,
please.
did Alessa look at it?
Unless the fucking girl from Silent Hill who got burned alive in Past
Alessa
Village.
didn't do that last time, but I don't know.
Because I made a mistake. But this time.
Oh, okay. Okay, so here we go. D20 plus 7. So I'm gonna do each attack individually because I can't click an advantage or disadvantage button.
Sure.
First attack. 11. Second attack.
Miss. 14 will miss.
14. Third attack.
Well, hit.
24 will hit.
Okay. So, for damage. Got a lot of sheets, guys.
Welcome to being a DMP.
1d6 plus motherfucking 4.
I'll talk about sheets. You want to talk about fucking sheets, bro? I got them for days.
Okay, so that's 9 damage.
Okay.
Plus for sneak attack, motherfucking.
Did anyone else lose Kyle's webcam? Because I did.
Yeah, I just refreshed.
Oh, okay.
Plus 11.
Wow, you fucking shit damage rolls.
She missed 2 of her attacks, but still did 20 damage.
I know, but she could have done like 35.
60? Could have done 60 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a hard ass.
She's got a hard ass.
I gotta turn down the Kyle because you are very loud on my end.
Kitty, what did you just do? Did you make me touch your butt? You.
Okay. Will she disengage or anything?
I think that she's.
Dylan, let her out.
I think she's gonna stay right there.
Okay,
She's gonna
cool.
Stay right there. And fucking.
You gotta not
swing your
obey
sword.
her.
Diggity dove.
Just let her fucking.
Does this thing look like it's wounded and or bleeding?
A little bit. It's bleeding this kind of greenish pus.
So it doesn't look like it's on its last leg.
No.
That's a
All
good
right.
sauce. It's bleeding out.
That's like 8 legs.
Heyo.
I'm gonna stay. Did I hear the other one clicking around?
Yeah, you heard a loud smash and a jump.
Smash and a crash.
Crash, more of a smash.
All right. I want to move like over here into like a narrow corridor where this thing can't get me. And I want to ready an action to cast True Strike if I see anything else show its ugly mug.
Okay. Gotcha.
Ugly bug, you mean?
Ah.
True strike like the cantrip.
Yes.
The ugly
What an
bug's
amazing
turn is up.
Say again? Oh.
The ugly bug's turn is up. This one, because it's standing on the turntable, will just fling itself and turn on the table around to Brina.
The 60
I thought he was
health
gonna like
wench.
attack everybody.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's just gonna. Actually, yeah, that's what it's gonna do. It's gonna start with Brina.
It's got a
with
whirlwind
swing.
attack.
Yeah.
It's hit the dance floor and it's gonna do the dinosaur. So 15 to Brina.
Hit.
Brina, what's your
Right.
AC?
14.
You have 60 HP. I don't care.
I have 51 HP, alright?
Oh my
Excuse
god,
me.
Pete, what the
All right,
fuck?
9 slashing
has
damage as
full
it comes
60.
around and cuts you across the chest.
Okay.
Another slash on Olessa. He's gonna hit with a 17 on the die, and that'll be let's say
Does she have cunning evasion or something, Pete?
She
She was cunning
has uncanny dodge. She's gonna
Yeah, hand division.
so she will take
half of whatever you're.
she'll take 8 to reduce to 4.
Okay. I don't have anything to write her HP on.
You have a piece of
I'll
paper.
write it on paper.
Hey, it's like we're playing real Dungeons and Dragons.
Lady.
And finally
Oh,
on
what do you
his,
think? I'm old man, no technology.
on his final clockwork spin, he'll make his mandibles jut out towards Ricky.
I say, fuck, man.
Yeah, fuck you, man.
15 to hit Ricky.
That will not hit.
Yep, 17. Very good. The other one will,
Ghibli. Another one, huh?
seeing a little hearing a little splishy splashy in the water,
No, no.
he will run over to Bjorn. Here we
Did
go,
I
Bjorn.
happen to see him walk past here?
Make perception.
Saw a big bug. Saw a gigantic bug moving across this water.
I'd say, yeah, he wasn't being sneaky, and you have dark vision, so yes.
Actually, I think that might only have a 30-foot range. It does.
What does?
So even if I had seen him, it's out of range.
Oh, okay. All right. So he clomps through the water, running up to you, Bjorn. You'll miss once with the claw. You'll miss twice with the claw, and here comes the mandibles.
Claw, mandible.
You
Claw, mandible.
You get a 16 plus 8 to hit. I think that'll do it.
I can't help you with that one, Dylan. I'm sorry.
Let's see here. So that'll be 12 slashing damage.
Bringing you back to Ricky damage health.
Slickety slice all day, all nice.
Nice.
Nice. And that'll end their turn. Ricky, you're up.
Alright, I am going to avoid disengaging, and then he's going to attack without looking at the monster. The horrible monster.
Okay.
I will get a 21.
That'll hit.
Right? That does 29 damage.
29?
Yep.
Holy shit.
No, 19. 19.
I was going to say, wow.
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 He's good.
Whack. So you come around
Kyle
and
gets
you
a plus 10 to his damage.
crack it right across the top of the carapace, and your hit is strong enough and with enough fervor that it actually cracks in a bit of the back carapace, and you can just hear it like in this low, barely audible roar kind of scream out as some fluids start pouring out. It looks like it's pretty rough.
Alright, looks like I'm stuck in combat unless I can do a punch.
You can do a punch.
A punch!
I do a punch.
D
What the-
plus 4.
What That'll miss. You go to do the like multiple kicks and it just like,
Yeah,
knocks you out of the way.
with the like two front manuals like blocking.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So, Beorn, you're staring down the barrel of a beast.
Okay, I will go into this narrow passage without disengaging, so he
Okay.
gets
You'll roll a natural 2, so I don't think that's going to be.
Woo! The deadliest two in
no. I will clutch my bleeding body, and I will raise a fist to the ceiling, and I mutter some guttural language. And
yeah.
2 massive wolves appear.
Yeah!
All right, hold on.
Here,
Water wolves!
right here.
I do have the folder which I call Dylan's summoning bullshit. So
I will
bring it out.
Are they Gurky and Freaky? Or Gary and Freaky?
Her brain's
Galian Fraley or something like that.
Whatever
Now,
Odin's
Dylan
wolves
does
are.
get knocked out. Does he go home?
That's a really good wolf
If I
sound,
lose
but whatever
concentration, they
Odin's
disappear.
wolves are all called.
Yeah.
What?
If I lose concentration, they disappear.
Ooh.
Okay.
Are these different wolves than the ones you cast last?
No, it's just different icons. That's what they actually
Like for flavor, let's say yes, they're darker because you're casting them in a cave.
They're cave wolves.
Look at you.
Cave wolves. A
Are they
little.
that- Are they that big?
Can't.
Yeah, they're giant wolves. All right.
Holy fuck.
So you cast the
I have to
wolves.
roll their initiative. 1 second.
Yeah, go for it.
Gigantic monster wolves.
I cast wolves at the darkness.
How about this? Well, can we just for ease of use, because I'm doing this with Pete as well. They'll just go on
Okay.
your turn. They'll go on your next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Just because having a bunch of fucking shit in initiatives.
Yeah, that's true.
Brenna.
All right. So I am going to. I'm just gonna casually walk past the thing, provoking an attack of opportunity.
My
Well,
God, you guys.
You'll
Way
get
to copy me.
11, which I think will miss you.
That misses. And I walk up to Bjorn, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds.
Oh, thank you.
Ooh, fuck, a Rolo Tony?
Roll up, Tony. Brown tap.
Rena Arolo.
Yeah.
Hang on a second.
Rolo Tony.
Check yourself.
My trap card. Give me some more. Give me some more.
Spellcasting ability modifier.
Oh, do you want a
is-
Rolo?
My Rolo Knuckles?
No,
What's it's your intelligence plus constitution, right? Proficiency.
What's your question?
Spellcasting ability modifier.
Yeah. Spellcasting ability plus proficiency.
Who's dying?
Okay.
Who watched the cat get stuck?
Very good. Excellent.
There we go.
This is what you deal with every time you play D&D.
A Laban.
So
I gotta live in hell.
Oh, thank you.
that's gonna heal you for 11 health, and then I'm going to
Fly around. Fly around the room.
I'm gonna cast, and then as a actually no, never mind. I can't do anything. I think that's definitely the end of my turn.
Okay.
Yep, that's the end of my turn.
Taurus.
Taurus, send him to hell.
I'll send you to hell.
And I'll see you in hell. Yeah.
Was I deleted? Oh, I'm just
Show me your
underneath.
moves.
I'm underneath Ricky.
Where are you?
I'm underneath you.
Oh, weird.
I can see
Yeah.
you perfect.
Yeah, I see you fine.
Well, now I can, but you were on top of me before.
My god. My god.
Such a whiny bitch.
I'm gonna close my eyes, but look at it. Does that work?
Roll with this bitch.
Wait, are
Yeah,
you closing your eyes or are you looking at it? Because if you close your eyes, you can't look at it.
19.
Will hit.
Woo!
Hiya.
12.
Very good. How would you like to kill this Umber Hulk?
I wanna
I
wanna bust a nut. No.
What? No,
Stab it. I wanna thrust the sword into its skull, and it makes the sound like when you first put the can opener on the can.
Yeah.
And then I want to start. You know the military can openers that you gotta like swivel back and forth
Yeah.
with your thumb. I gotta do that, but like with the sword. I'm doing that.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's like breaking open a lobster claw.
Yeah, but better.
Yeah.
Its eyes are like doing cool stuff.
Yeah.
They're like driving everyone crazy around us. We're like,
As it does crush, you can see the twisting lights in his eyes start to flicker, and finally, it tips over, hitting the ground.
All right, and then I can move and go hit the other one, right? How far is that?
Yes, you could. If you have the
bug.
I do just have enough.
Nice.
Would this work? Or the
Stumbling
train,
with your eyes closed.
or the train fuck me here?
The terrain.
Yeah.
No, you can make it down there. You just jump off the bridge into it's not very far down into the water.
Okay.
So you can just. By the way, this is kind of what they look like.
It's just a bitch.
We got a
That's
better
what
pick.
I assume they were like a gigantic millipede.
Yeah, that's
No,
what I.
Yeah, they're like a Hulk. They're like a bug.
Where did you put the picture?
Yeah.
It's on my camera.
Oh, I don't have that on right now.
Yeah, they look like gigantic titans. Like not
Yeah.
like.
Interesting.
They're called Umber Hulks.
All right,
Dude.
so then I'm gonna.
Classic D&D monster.
Let's swing with Frostbrand on this one.
Right on.
I love it. You're like, ooh, let's do.
26 and
Ooh,
26. That's a
wow.
crit, right? If you roll the same.
Did you roll a 19?
No, but I
think
rolled two of the same.
You got 19 plus 5.
Oh, I did. Why the fuck?
So that would be a crit, right?
Yeah, I have the parameter set. I remember Brandon reminded me last time. He was like, "Hey, you crit on 19, right? Because you should be critting more often."
Mhm.
And I thought I had the parameter set for that.
Oh, what the fuck?
Wait,
So
when
roll
did you
that.
crit?
Yeah, I have crit range on 19, and that's not marked as a crit there.
Right, because you rolled an 18, not a 19.
It says 19 plus
Oh, it's
5.
a 19.
What's a 19?
1d20 is a 19 plus 5.
1d20.
I see two 18s that he rolled.
I don't see an 18 anywhere there.
We're talking about the roll you just did for Frostbrand, right?
Yes.
You rolled an 18 plus 5.
Why
plus
does it
3.
say 19?
At the end it says 18 plus 5 plus 3. That's
Yeah, at the end, but at the start it says 19 plus 5.
Right, because it's saying you have to roll a 1d20. Your crit score is greater than 19.
Oh, the
plus
CS.
5.
Oh,
It's your
okay.
strength.
Oh, CS.
Okay.
Is great.
Gotcha.
I'm looking at the dice that are on the screen and the numbers in the calculation, and both say 18. You guys are like, no, it says 19. I'm like, no, it doesn't.
Well, to be fair, it does say 19, but it's for the crit score.
Gotcha.
It says
So
19
unfortunately,
one
you do
place.
not-
It says 18 four places.
Unfortunately, you do not hit, but you do still hit as well. Very good.
18 damage.
Excuse me. Trying to play D&D here.
Slice. Excuse me, ma'am. So you take a
Watch her
massive
go.
slice at the belly of this one, and as you do, you knock off this kind of. It seems like it's covered in eggs on its belly and its chest,
Eggs!
like roe, almost like a the way a
Ooh,
crab or a
boy.
lobster would.
Could I take a bonus option to stomp?
Stomp, stomp, stomp. Sure, yeah, you stomp as it falls in the water. You're like, although you also think like, I bet that would taste good. The monster glowers at you even more menacingly as you're killing her babies.
Yay. Kill the babies.
Feast my babies.
That is my turn.
Right on, Alessa.
Uh-oh, Alessa can only move 30 feet. She's gonna...
You kill everything this turn.
If she moves here, can she make a range attack?
She can dash as a bonus action, don't forget.
First question is, if she moves here, can she see it and shoot?
Yes.
Great. So she's gonna go right here, and she's gonna fucking take a slice at a fucking
At a
whatever.
crime?
Yeah, take a slice at a crime,
Make some Umberhold steaks.
and double check it. Okay, blam. So she's gonna, all of a sudden, she fucking spins her sword, fucking throws it in this ground, and then pulls out a fucking mini crossbow over from her back and fucking cranks that shit out, and does a shoot.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah, she hits.
great. And so that's also gonna be sneak attack, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that is 1d8 plus 4.
You basically have another high-level rogue in your party now.
Yes. So it's gonna do 11 damage plus.
Right in one of the eyes.
Oh god, it's so hard to control the dice.
You can just use real dice if you want. Jesus Christ!
So
That's
22 damage with that fucking big shoot.
I may need to nerf her a little bit. This is a
I
little out of
honestly, do you know, Boot? Do you know how much HP she has?
Yes, I do.
Okay, because
It's a lot.
yeah,
You can say it out loud. She's on our team.
Over under Brina.
way over,
Over under Taurus.
Oh my
Over.
God.
over Taurus. I'm sure of it.
Yes.
Are you fucking me right now?
Why do we have
Yeah.
RoboCop on our team?
We have a RoboCop on our team.
Hey, it's the first time using her. It's the first time using her. Balance. Just gotta balance things, you know?
Yeah. I agree.
It's like a blood hag. They're getting blood hagged right now. They thought this.
Yeah, they're getting blood hagged.
Yeah. They're like, what do you mean she's so strong?
Yeah.
This is
And
ridiculous.
then Alessa does
She's
a
so
legendary action.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, she hits that time.
Yeah, and on each of its turns, so she's going to take use a cunning action to dash.
Yep.
And
Another
she's
30.
gonna fucking walk to this bridge, do a triple front flip into the water, and then
With no
runs
splash.
up and says
Yeah, she walks
Well, what about those acrobatics checks?
Can she say dodge this?
yeah, she says dodge this. She does.
Trinity, help!
A kitty.
You move like they do. How did you do that?
I don't know, Kyle. You're gonna have to talk to Booge about that.
Yeah, I'm just saying, Booj.
What?
Ricky'd have to do an athletics roll.
Okay.
Acrobatics.
An acrobatics check, yes. An acrobatics check would be
And it's the.
Do you
the
want
way.
me to make one?
yes,
Yeah.
please.
You gotta do them.
How come she doesn't have to make a charisma check?
She hasn't attacked yet.
She shot it with a bow, I thought.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Did she do, that?
yeah.
Do so with
Oh
disadvantage.
no, she didn't. She didn't do it at disadvantage.
Oh,
Okay,
another one.
Let's first. Okay, where you
I
got everything.
saw it. I just didn't want to call it out because I feel like everybody hates when I call out the rules.
No,
Yeah,
that's
we hate
okay.
your rules.
Okay, so here's the second shoot.
She would
Yay.
fit anyways.
Oh, it doesn't
Okay.
matter. She's
And then
rope.
here is the acrobatics jump.
Yeah,
I actually
so
have the
she
same stats as her, except mine are high.
hits the water, not perfectly, makes a little bit of a splash, but she lands her feet.
I scoff.
What a game
Ricky holds up a sign that says like 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like,
All right. So what would she like to do now? Dodge this.
She doesn't have any more actions. Believe
Okay.
it or not.
Gotcha. Dub.
If I move. Oh, she moved. Great. Is this a square that I can actually occupy?
Sure.
I move, she moves.
Just like that?
Just like that.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna. I guess I'll just try to firebolt him.
Okay.
I guess.
Sure.
Firebolt.
Hmm.
Fireball.
It's like a
15
David
will
Lynch.
miss.
Firebolt.
Falls into the water. Psst.
Your spell fizzles.
Your spell literally fizzles in the water.
That is my turn.
Okay.
I moved and I attacked.
The Mama Umber Hulk is very angry.
The Momber Hulk.
The Mumber Hulk, very angry at the dwarf who cut off some of her egg sacs, and will make all.
I ate them!
Make all 3 attacks against the dwarf.
Yeah, bring it, you little bitch.
So that'll be a 15 plus 8, which I believe will hit.
That'll hit.
Whoop! There goes a D8. So that's 9 points of slashing damage. Whoosh, with 1.
Okay.
Second arm will be 16 total.
Negative.
Miss. And down come the mandibles. Ooh, natural 1. So
yay!
you and catch one of the mandibles on the side of the rock wall and scrape along it.
So I just took 9, that was it.
Yep. Very lucky.
Bitch.
Ricky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use my 40 moving speed.
Mm-hmm.
And I will not look at the lady, the mother.
Okay.
And I will attack with the Stinky Nunchaku!
20 will hit. You guys are rolling really well.
And it's a big fucking damage.
Holy
today.
Jesus Christ.
It's 25 damage.
Good lord.
25 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do something very similar to you did the last one. Come down and smash its carapace, cracking it in.
And I land on next to Alyssa. I give her Alyssa, and I give her a little nod.
She'll
We go
nod.
back to back. Yeah, we
She'll
go-
nod and flick her gray robes.
Yeah. I'll do a hair swipe,
It's becoming a Maybelline.
thus moving my robe a little bit.
Indeed. Bjorn, it's your turn.
Okay.
I was
So
gonna.
I poke my head out and cast frostbite, and I will avert my.
Avert the gaze.
So Constitution save with advantage.
Okay, what's the DC?
15.
She will make it.
Okay. So nothing happens, and
Okay.
I order my wolves to destroy this, and they will avert their eyes.
Yes,
So they roll normally because they have pack attack.
because they have advantage with pack tactics, correct? Yeah.
So
That's cool.
30.
Here come the wolves. Every time you do this spell, I just think of that Hearthstone card that summons 2 wolves.
Yeah, it makes that like howling noise.
Ooh!
By the time I played Magic with Eric and he summoned 17 wolves.
Miss.
Whoa.
Bad rolls for the wolves.
We weren't hungry like the wolf at the time.
We're not hungry enough like the wolves, yeah. Alright, well that ends your turn.
Yeah.
Braina.
Actually, I'll move.
Move a little bit.
Okay, so Brina is just gonna hop on down here, and again back first. Yeah, she's gonna throw alchemical acid over her back.
Okay. Wow, you rolled like max damage on that fucking roll, Ricky. By the way, I was just looking at your numbers.
Yeah,
Oh,
those
fuck.
are some big damages.
Oh my god.
So that's a Dex save.
Yeah.
To beat what?
16.
It will fail with advantage.
What? 12 damage, motherfucker. I fucking from behind the backboard. You know what I'm saying?
How would you like to kill this Mama Umbohawk?
So I throw it behind my back, but then it goes into bullet time,
You would have been attacked.
and I crouch down and I turn around in the water, and it's up above, and I have alley-ooped myself my own acid vial, and I throw it up and I fucking spike it down like a volleyball into its ass.
And like it's like the slow down speed up thing.
Yeah,
As soon as
yeah,
it smashes, it goes the fast time and it
yeah.
just lifts its head back and smashes its face against the ceiling, kind of setting some rocks crumbling down.
Yeah.
And it's
It's like a
Dogs
fight
immediately
scene from
go
the
at it.
Ghostbusters
They're ripping
movie.
it apart. It's like,
yeah.
I ordered them to eat all the eggs.
It starts falling backwards. I need Ricky and Alessa to make a dexterity saving throw.
yeah, finally.
Jesus Christ.
Backwards.
Left. Sorry.
Okay. Yep.
Dexterity.
Jump out of the way.
Saving throw, it's just gonna be so okay, let's see. I'm gonna try typing.
+7.
Did it.
All right. Ricky and Alessa, almost as if they were trained by the same people. Both back roll and tumble
Ooh.
exactly the same and land exactly the same.
I'm like, no shit. Jinx. Jinxing.
It's like the dancing episode of Evangelion.
She just
Yeah.
nods.
Jinx, now you can't talk. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
All right. Very well done, guys. You did fucking
Yeah. We fucking
those
blew
fucking
that
Umber
up.
Hulks like no one's business.
I'm
Yeah, but
glad I
that's the
didn't
thing.
try my first plan, which was to take a crack at that thing with my light hammer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
It
sure.
would have done. Wait, do you add your modifier or proficiency or something to a damage roll?
You
No,
add
not-
your strength or dex. Strength, usually dex if it's a finesse.
So
weapon.
it would to hit it would be a d20 minus 2, and for damage it would be 1d4 minus 2.
How would. Whoa. Hang on. How in the world. What's your proficiency?
Oh, I thought proficiency isn't. My proficiency is the same as yours. Fuck.
Right.
3.
And what's your strength mod?
Minus 2.
So then you'd get +1 to the attack roll. And you get
Oh, I
-2 to
didn't-
the damage roll, but it'd still be
I've
minus.
never used a weapon in this game before.
Gotcha.
That's true. You never have.
No, you got your other guy, the sword guy. in
Yeah, and I
Ben's
did
game.
it wrong.
Oh, that's right. You were getting like +12 to your attack rolls at
No,
level
I was
1.
actually. It was only like the attack roll was right. It was +8 to attack roll at level 1, but I was adding an extra 2 damage, or something like that. Yeah, I was adding 2 or 1 damage.
So the Umber Hulks have fallen. You're standing in this mined out cave. And you're collecting yourself now. There's something I wanted you to do. Oh, sorry. Everyone, while you're here, make a perception check. While you're kind of chilling out in the mining cave.
9. It says I got a 19 on the dice, but a 9 in
That was
the
my die.
game.
Your die is
Oh,
not
yeah.
purple.
24, 12. So, Dove and Bjorn, you didn't take time to realize this before. And Olesa probably does too. You guys didn't notice it before because you're fighting these giant hulks, you know. But you start to look around the mine, this mining room, and it's an adamantine mine, or was an adamantine mine. You look around at some of the mining carts, and there are a couple huge chunks of unrefined adamantine in the
Say,
carts.
we should take this to what's that guy's name?
Holy fuck!
You got an exploits. Essen?
The weaponsmith.
Yeah, Ethan.
I-
or whatever.
Isum. Isum. Yeah.
Isun. Yeah.
Isum's blade.
So we should take this to Isun.
Holy fuck. Yeah, well, there's a cart track.
There's a cart track going up.
I mean,
What?
we've now been sidetracked twice. Maybe we should focus on one thing and get that done, and we can get this on our way out.
There's
What
Let's
if
all
he
write
melted
down-
again? Oh, well, you never met a guy named Iswell. He melted an entire cave. So I'll always tell you that there's not always a chance to do something after. Because lava.
That's the adventurer's mantra. There's not always a chance to do something after because of lava.
Well, there isn't a chance to help out Asian because lava. So
Good
which
point.
is which
Well,
is more
don't
important,
trigger lava.
saving the world or making some coin?
Coin.
All right, Taurus, you can go ahead and go for the coin. I'm going to go for saving the world. You have yourself a blast.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a quick piss while you guys decide what to do.
I'm gonna
See if
piss.
we can
I mean,
the
we'll
minecart
get stronger
operating.
weapons. And
Yeah, imagine Taurus with an adamantine blade.
couldn't
Be
hurt.
like fucking invincible.
I honestly don't know. Can you make adamantine armor? I don't even
Yeah,
know, but
you
it
can.
sounds like it's fucking legit.
It is.
What is the ratio of legitimateness to the desire to quit?
Almost
4 to 1.
almost double. 4 to
So
1. Yeah.
so it's 4 legit to quit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I give it that.
Oh, baby. Hello.
There it is. Ew.
That looks
There's
bad
the-
up close.
the-
Yeah, it don't look good. Yeah, I'm thinking.
How heavy is the adamantine chunks?
Well, we have a cart.
Probably the smallest one's about
Wait.
like
Why don't we
100
put it in our haversack?
I don't think it can hold that much, right?
the smallest
Okay.
one's about 150 pounds. This chunk of iron.
Well,
Or-
can we put it in the bag of holding?
You do not have the bag of holding anymore.
That was last season.
Fuck!
And-
I totally forgot that the person who had it died.
Yeah.
Say it, Avi. All right. Well, what were the rules for the haversack?
How much can
The
it
haversack can hold 20 pounds.
80
Excellent.
pounds. 80 pounds.
In each
Side,
pocket?
side pockets can hold 20.
The side pockets are the one that go to an extra dimension.
I think they all go to.
I thought it said only the side ones. It doesn't matter. It can't hold.
Yeah, it cannot
thousands
hold
of pounds
those.
of whatever.
All right,
It doesn't
well-
It's
matter.
150 pounds.
Yeah.
So how many ingots are there?
So they're not. They're unrefined. They're
Oh.
just
Yeah.
big chunks of adamantine.
Big
they're
fucking
in the mine
Big
carts.
shit.
Okay,
we
how
could-
many though?
Let's see if
Like-
we can get the cart working.
You look across some of the different carts, and there's probably about 5 big chunks. One of them has like 3 chunks in it. You're pretty sure, Taurus, being a smith, that's more than enough to make a sword out of.
We could push the cart up. I say, as Ricky, we can push the cart up.
That would
Well,
be a good idea.
Again,
Ricky, I
my
say
money's
as
on
Taurus.
let's prioritize saving the world, and then we can come back for the adamantine later. I'm
What
going to
if
go
somebody
ahead and look
steals it?
into that, and I turn
You
around
don't
and
want
start
to go
walking
alone.
down
Trust
the.
me.
I'm walking away.
All right, let's take a
Sounds like
vote.
it. Yeah, I vote for the adamantine.
He just doesn't care because he's a magic man.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh, here we go.
Dun, 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 dun,
Well,
dun.
all we have to do is push this adamantine back to the thing. We're not gonna leave the cave, right? Are we
Yeah,
just
we're
securing
just
it?
gonna Move it out.
Like, what are you guys doing? Are we leaving to go and watch?
No, we just have to push the entrance and then just like put it outside the door or something.
Yeah. It'll
Okay,
take
yeah,
2
let's do
seconds.
that. Let's do that. I get behind the thing and start pushing. So let's just get this over. And get
I
into what
also
we came here to
start
do.
doing a big
I will
push.
also push.
All right, you're all pushing.
I don't
so-
push, but I do cheer up.
Taurus, make a strength check with super advantage. Roll 3 times and take the highest.
Super advantage? Is that a strength saving throw or just a strength?
Strength check, or you can do
Triple
athletic.
strength.
And I don't cast guidance.
Any of the cast guys?
Oh fuck!
I'm gonna do athletics. Just
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry, athletic.
Oops. Oh, that was supposed to be advantage, but that's just
Yeah,
okay.
Do
26.
super advantage.
And roll 1 more time for super advantage.
I love to super advantage.
Super.
Awesome.
D4.
With everyone pushing behind Taurus's back, feels like you're at a concert being gang fucked by a bunch of people, but it's enough. And
Yay.
you move this
Yay.
cart, this rusty iron cart starts moving, turning its wheels, and you're all of you able to rustily, loudly move this cart all the way back up into the staging
I'll
room.
wave at the orcs as we pass by.
They're just ducked behind the barricades.
We're
so
shopping.
don't really trust you. You get it all the way to one of the turntables in the main room that you could turn it and move it onto the elevator if you so choose.
Awesome.
Yep.
Who's below? Wasn't there a guy above us?
Yeah, that guy that
Oh,
Asian
yeah.
hired. He's just like some guy.
You never asked.
Should we send it up? 'Cause if it's down here, lava.
What you see is there's a cage in front of the elevator, and then right next to the cage is this big brass speaking tube that leads all the way up.
Oh yeah.
As you can
Hello!
Yeah.
Hello, hello. So you yell hello. Let's see. You're, hello, hello, hello.
Hello?
Don't
Yes.
say hello again. You said hello. Come on.
Oh, this is
Who's
Brotus.
Taurus, gonna send up some stuff.
I can't let you do that. Do you have the heritage papers?
Not
Yeah.
yet.
Got
Bring
him.
him up.
Don't
All right, make a deception roll.
Got him. Can't let you up. Sorry, buddy.
Make a deception check.
Oh, it's bad.
He says, I'm sorry, but Asian told me not to let you back up until you got those papers.
What about how much money would it take for you to see the papers in your mind?
Says, I don't know, probably she's paying me quite a lot. I
Yeah,
don't know
but, you
if
know.
I get paid.
Little
All right,
bonus!
let's go.
Bonus!
Alright, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah,
Let's just get
I kicked the back and gonna crush us.
You kick the what?
I kicked the cart. Is it gonna roll back and crush us?
Oh no, this thing weighs a ton.
And I'm like, let's leave it here. I'm sure it's fine. Like my first answer.
No one's
Let's
gonna
not
steal
deal with it right now.
He says, sorry. I'm really poor. I need a job.
We're like, honest guy.
That reminds me, did you fucking watch that Harmon Quest thing I linked?
Oh, I've seen that before.
I have fucking. Oh my god, that was hilarious.
Harmon Quest. Okay, so what would you guys like to do now?
Well, I got a wrap soon.
I know.
Yeah,
I
I'm
guess
always
we're
aware
gonna
of the time.
Spit some
continue
bars.
Keep
Okay.
going. Continue the quest.
Down the path past the where the Umber Hulks were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walk to the Amber House.
Past the orcs again. You can hear kind of this like babyish screaming.
Babies.
Baby.
So what did I find while they all went up?
What were you?
How far did you go?
I turned and I started walking away, and then they left with the cart.
I don't usually pay attention to you. Okay, so
That's why I'm doing it, because literally this whole session I've been trying to do things and none of it has ever happened. So now I'm making something happen.
Okay. So you continue to walk down the tunnel, Dove, and you notice that the ground is slowly turning from large rock to dark sand. This continues until the tunnel widens out, and you can see a massive underground lake spanning out thousands of feet beyond your sight in every direction. The roof of this cave is hundreds and hundreds of feet high, and you can see small glimmering lights way up in there, probably made by some kind of gems or mineral deposits. The beach you are standing on curls around about a quarter of the lake, and dotted throughout the sand are 10-foot tall purple mushrooms with equally wide caps.
Mushrooms.
Make a perception check for me, Dove. And in the meantime, 15, not bad. And drop this shit in there. Excuse me. Why can't I drop that shit in there?
Sound like fucking Mario from the cartoon.
Oh, Mario. Something like that.
Whoa.
Oh, don't put too much weight on that.
15. You see out in the lake, the lake goes out and beyond your sight, but you see sticking out of the lake is a large stone arm holding a equally large stone sword. It's like someone's standing with a sword up in the air, but it's just cut off at like the elbow. It's about like in the middle of where you can see in the lake.
And it's coming up out of the lake?
Out of the lake, yeah. It must be huge from what you're perceiving at the distance. And you can hear a very faint sound. Nagoosh, 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 echoing across the lake. And that's where we'll pick up next time.
Nice.
Whoa.
Oh my
And
god.
on Nagoosh.
These voices that are coming from the water.
Somewhere echoing throughout this whole cave area.
But it's above the water, right?
We don't know.
Fucking nutso.
Not so bad.
I actually have to care about my job tomorrow, and it's actually gonna be incredibly stressful. So I need to go to bed.
Good night.
But this was a very good session, and thank you everybody, and good night.
Good work, everybody. Good work to Olessa.
Oh yeah.
She might need to go into the workshop.
Yeah. She got a little drunk, and now she's like a little weak. All right, I gotta go to bed actually because I have this guy every day, and that's work. All right, bye.
Thanks for playing, Kyle.
Yes, of course.